Wild stories you've not heard before. Echoes through the air, they roar. Unleash the beast, let your spirit soar. Fists in the air, the crowds ablaze. Moments that seal the mundane haze. No fear, no hold in this maze. Reach the peak of these wild days. It lives, Friday night lives. You die, but Friday night lives. Hosted by DEADPIT Radio. Stuntman Mark and Rambo Rap.
I'd like to take this time just to tell you to eat my ass.
Fists in the air, the crowds ablaze. Moments that steal the mundane haze. No fear, no hold in this maze. Reach the peak of these wild days. It lives, Friday night lives. You die, but Friday night lives. Hosted by DEADPIT Radio. Stuntman Mark and Rambo Rap.
Ooh, baby, it's Friday night. It's time to get funky like a monkey. So, welcome to Friday Night Lives for real. I am Uncle Bill of DEADPIT Radio. To my right, not currently seated, fucking around with your shit again, is Mark.
To turn off the light. It was too bright in here.
God. It ain't bad enough, Mark, that you're always late, according to the chat.
I was on time today.
Yeah. And below me, greatest host of all time, the greatest movie reviewer of all time, the man,
Chris Duckman.
Chris Tuckman. Yeah. No, it's Rambo Raff, baby. Rambo Raff for life, if you will.
Thanks for having me once again. Fun like always. It's good to be here Friday night. And going to be talking about Intruder or watching it. Rest in peace, Scott Spiegel.
Yeah,
underrated director. He didn't get to do a whole lot of movies, but some of the stuff I mean, I didn't like Hostel 3, but the other stuff I saw of his, I did like. So
this is a movie too where everybody always asks all the time, like, what do you think is like one of the most underrated slasher movies? And this is the one that I always say, because I think it is like possibly the most underrated slasher movie out there. It has the most basic setup. It's the most effective use of time. It's only like 87 minutes long, but like everything fits into the setup. There's no bullshit. There's no need for a big elaborate, plot or stuff like that. It's got a hilarious plot when it really gets into it. And some of the best like makeup effects that were KMB starting out that you'll see really.
So I was going to ask before we begin, for each of you, how did you first hear about the film, and how did you first see the film?
First saw it from this DVD right here, which I still have.
I've got that. Yeah.
And this is Wizard Entertainment. I don't know if they're even still around, or it's got a full moon.
Well, that Charlie Band's, yeah, that was Charlie Band's old.
Yeah. So there's the inside. And they completely spoil it on the back of it right here with who the killer is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's literally, he's holding the knife on the back of the box. And this is a slasher where, for those of you that haven't seen it, the killer does not wear some mask or cool costume or anything like that. But it's pretty much from POV, right? Like you get to see through the killer's POV. and it remains somewhat of a mystery till the end. And you know, there's a red herring. You think that it might be the lead chick's boyfriend, but you know, they play that up quite a bit, like most slashers. Trying to think, when did I first hear about it? Maybe like horror movie forums, just on the internet, looking around for more slashers. I mean, this was one of the earliest ones that I got, like in terms of like building a slasher collection, because like all of us, you look around for more and more stuff that's not the mainstream. You get past Friday, Halloween, all that stuff. And I stumbled across this one and a few others like Prowler and stuff like that. Once I saw like Raimi was in it, of course, Bruce Campbell, he's in it for like 20 seconds. It just, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is right up my alley. And you guys mentioned the makeup effects already. Very cool makeup effects. I like that opening too, where they just sit on like, I think it's the moon or something, like right above the store.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really well done. Nothing insanely like, you know, extravagant, but it didn't need to be. It was just fun, and that's what's missing from a lot of slasher films of today, at least to me.
So this is the version I'm watching, Mark. I don't know if this is the one you're watching. Or are you watching the DVD? Or are you
I have
watching
it as
that?
well.
Yep. So this is the Synapse version, and when you ask, like, you know, the first time that I saw this film, it was on DVD, but I think it was the DVD. I don't. Did Synapse put out? I think they did, didn't they? Like have a DVD of
They
this?
have.
Maybe this is the fucking DVD in here. Anyway, the first time I watched it, I'm pretty sure it was the version that you showed as well.
The Wizard release.
The red version, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've got that out there and that mess of stuff too. And it was probably around a couple of years into the show, I'd say. Like into doing the original DEADPIT show. So we're talking probably between 2005 and 2007, I would say. The main thing I remember about it was just laughing so much about Danny Hicks. Once he really like kicks it into gear and everything, but how funny that character is, and just kind of like how silly that whole thing is. But I think, I'm not sure if they were trying to make fun of the slasher film, kind of like where there's no real reason for it or anything, but like whether they were or weren't, it's still funny. Like,
Yeah.
just the whole idea of that is hilarious to me.
You have this, right?
What's that?
The so
War print.
yeah, they were doing a thing like early on. If you got in on like, I think it was the pre-order, Synapse would send you this.
No, I don't have that. And I'll tell you why I don't have it.
It's only 500 copies. I think that's what it says. Let me open it.
I can tell you why I don't have it too, because this is the screener version that Synapse actually sent us.
Ah, okay.
I can tell by the little punch mark through the barcode up there. So yeah.
So it's number 357 is the one that I have.
Huh.
So this was way back in, I guess, 2011, because this Synapse catalog in here says 2012 on it.
Yeah.
So that had to be at least 2011, 2012 when they put this Blu-ray out.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's some cool artwork on the discs, though.
2011, Mark. I just looked
Nice.
on the back. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a couple times watching this movie, I feel like, for you to really get like everything, you know, get into it and everything. But there's one or two scenes in it that are automatically like great. Like when you first see him, you're just like, okay, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And you know one of them because it's the one like classic scene that everybody always talks about. But there's a couple actually. Great. It's just a great film and great slasher film for sure. Before we do get into this movie though, and I want to get into it though, we were talking about this before we got on. So the Night of the Living Dead 90 discs are shipping. I got mine shipped from Diabolic. I think Mark, you said you got yours shipped as well. So they should be here within the next week at least. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Gonna have to compare. I doubt this is the full uncut version. We were talking about this earlier for people in the chat. This one is listed as the uncut version. You guys can see that little sticker on the back right there. I will compare the two and see how much is what's different. If there's any extra footage on this one versus the new one that they just put out. And I'll probably do a video on this.
Yeah. I think that maybe at some point too, we should think about doing a watch along of that version of Night too.
Mm-hmm.
Rambo, did you order the son of a bitch? We might not be able to do it if you didn't order it.
No. I've been busy. Shit. You guys can still do it. I mean, I like the film. I could watch the regular version, and you guys could tell me. I mean, I think I'm not going to get lost watching Night of the Living Dead 1990. It's not like I'm going to be confused.
No.
So I can follow along the regular version, and then
it'd be interesting to see, like, what the difference is. Because I'll just ask you, is this going on? Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
actually.
I've seen that movie enough too, where I can I'll be able to spot anything new
Mm-hmm.
that would be in there. But yeah, at some
that
point
should be
we
cool.
do
Yeah, I'm down for it. It's a good movie.
it. Other than that, there hasn't been a whole hell of a lot happened over the last week, like horror movie wise.
Sleepaway Camp remake by Kenan Thompson.
I saw that news and I was like, "What?"
Maybe Kel will be in it as the
He
girl.
probably will. That's the funny thing. He'll be
be
the
all
damn cook or something.
He'll be the girl with the dish.
They got Robert back as if like he's going to be the savior of it. Like they
I thought about that too. I'm like, didn't he also do the fucking Return to
did.
Sleepaway Camp one? It's
Yeah,
like,
the
Yeah,
legacy
this
sequel.
it's not going to be good for anybody.
No, we've been down that road already.
Exactly.
And somebody did bring up a good point. It's like, what the fuck is with all these just random celebrities that want to bring back these horror movies? It's just the weirdest people that want all of a sudden. Danny McBride always confused me too. Just always wanting to come in and remake horror movies. It's like such a weird guy to have doing it.
Yeah. I mean, him being in like Covenant or whatever was one thing, but for him to like go on to write a trilogy for like a slasher franchise is pretty weird. I guess the only other thing is the
As good as
A24
weapons.
trilogy for X.
You know what's fucking hilarious about that to me though, Mark?
What's that?
I didn't order that, and everybody on the
I didn't either.
everybody on the forum was fucking losing their mind and getting it. And then today, seconds, it's coming out with every one of them these huge like box sets. I'm like, good. That serves you all right. People making fun of me and shit. Fuck all of you. Every one of them. That's hilarious.
Will you be getting either one?
A24, which
The
I'll be
second
getting the
side.
second side one, 100%. Yeah.
Hmm.
But the problem with the A24 ones is they're in those huge, like those midsummer
Mm-hmm.
fucking box things, which you can't fit those anywhere.
No, you can't.
They're like coffee table books or something.
Yeah.
So
And they're A24. That's the other problem.
that is an issue. Yeah.
Huge fucking problem for me.
And listen, don't be coming in here like that one motherfucker who says that a bunch of shit. That's one thing you two
I
have in
know.
common. You have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But I also feel like that's mostly because he's too dumb to like follow anything in him. He's just like, oh, fucking like Minecraft. It's like, I'll bet you do. It's like, I bet you like colors and noises coming at you.
I'm the same.
Damn. That Minecraft movie, I'll never get over that. I'll never recover from it.
We'll try.
Holiday Style says, anyone get drunk for this show? I did Valium, weed, and Xanax. Damn.
Don't overdose, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's a good question. Like I was like, why didn't they not? They must not have the rights to that, or they would have put that out at the same time, wouldn't they?
I would imagine so. I did read something about it's a rights thing. They couldn't get it or something, which is probably why they did individual releases. I mean, they just took what they could get. So,
I mean, to be fair, that would be the one that I give the least shit about, honestly.
I was thinking about that too. Like, that's the one that I like the least anyway. I'd rather have Maxine or Pearl.
He'll black out by the end. Good time, brother. No, I don't think y'all will black out on this movie because it's only 80-some minutes long, so everybody should still be around unless you just like mix methadone with Xanax or something. We should be good. Let's not do that tonight.
So I was going to say thank you, Bobby. I just
shit.
saw that.
Yeah, I forgot about Bobby. Hold on.
Speaking of Danny Harris, Bobby Joe.
Bobby says Keanu Soto from Big Brother might be my favorite Big Brother player. The way he does and crushes competition with ease, he's like Braun Strowman of the Big Brother. That's a show I haven't seen in forever.
That's a show I've seen never. I've heard of it, but it sounded like people being fucking stupid for like however long. I did watch that in real life. I don't even watch it in a show. I would go outside and watch people act like a fucking idiot. Or act like, some poop stain collectors or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Bottom line, what's your favorite, if you had to pick, favorite reality TV show of all time?
It's not reality. Well, it's a real show, Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe. I love. I also remember that one Fear. Remember that MTV's Fear with the Godsmack song? I'm not the one who's so far away.
Right, yeah.
They go and they get scared for some reason and they leave like thousands of dollars sitting. And I get pissed because I'm like, I could have fucking done that with my eyes closed, you assholes. But it was fun to watch.
Some people are saying the Osbournes. That's a good one.
The one that I really, really loved back in the day. I'm struggling to remember the name of it, but I can tell you the concept of it. It was where I think it was on VH1 where they tried to get back together bands from like the 80s and 90s, and like the whole show was just about them trying to like find the members of these like bands that maybe had like one or two hits or something, but like a lot of people liked them, and they would like find the different members, and each time that they found a member, they would sign the album that was like their classic album or whatever, and that would signify that they were in on the show. And then they would have like one last show, and they'd play in front of like a crowd or whatever. Bands reunited. Okay, yeah.
That sounds cool. I don't know how I missed that.
It was fucking really a good show because like you all these bands I'd never heard of that mostly did like pop and some rock, but like, yeah. And they would just find all the original members and try to get them back. And sometimes it didn't go over. Sometimes it's like some of them would just be like, no, like I don't want to do it. But like a lot of the time they would get enough of them back together to where they could do like one show.
Wow. Okay.
And it was cool.
That sounds cool.
Oh, one more I'll mention, since someone's talking about getting drunk. Insomniac with Dave Attell. I loved Insomniac with Dave Attell. I was able to find them all because they weren't all on DVD, but thanks to some digging, I was able to find all the episodes online. Awesome show.
To be honest with you, people are talking about like Gene Simmons, Family Jewels, and
Teen Mom. Shut up,
fucking
Alpha.
Lord. The Hogan Knows Best one might have been like the worst, though.
I did not bother to watch it.
Yeah, I remember
I
seeing
won't say
a
the
couple
worst.
episodes.
It was bad, though.
I was going to say which was worse, that or Gene Simmons one. Hogan's Knows
Oh.
Best or Gene Simmons, which was worse?
Hogan Knows Best because at least like the Gene Simmons one, like they would play music and stuff like that a lot of times through it, so I got some enjoyment out of it. The Hogan Knows Best one was just like mostly centered around him trying to make his daughter like a recording star, and she fucking sucked, and like it was just
Made sense.
and then they didn't even like each other. Come to find out, fucking she hated him like after a while. So it was like the whole thing was just bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a few good reality TV shows. Like there was a ton of bad reality TV shows.
Man, I forgot about Viva La
Celebrity
Bamba.
Rehab. I forgot about
That
that.
was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Jackass. There was a couple of.
Oh,
I wasn't huge into them, but there were some that I did watch. Those were a few.
you know, one that sucked but should have been great though was like the wrestling one where they had all the wrestlers in the house.
Yes, I tried to watch that and it was terrible.
Tough Enough?
No,
it was.
Oh, is that one like Roddy Piper was on?
yeah, Piper was on there.
okay.
Jimmy Hart.
Like, yeah, I think maybe like Mean Gene on there.
Yeah, I think so. Legends House was
Legends House. Yeah,
Aw.
that should have been amazing, but it was just ridiculous. So much of it was just bullshit.
Yeah.
I did.
Maximum Extreme Challenge was great back in the day. Like I'd come home from school and watch that.
One I liked was the first couple seasons of Scare Tactics. Shannon Doherty.
That was good. The prank show. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And then it got stupid and they got like 400 other hosts to do it. And
Yeah, it was Stephen Baldwin, and then it was he was with Bruce Willis and Cop Out.
oh, Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember the show Battle for Ozfest? I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
What the
MTV show
fuck?
Fear. Oh yeah, you were just talking about that.
Yeah, I remember it was only one season, Cannonball Run 2001. Tried to do the Coast to Coast Cannonball Run.
How'd y'all feel about Punked? You remember that fucking show? That's good.
I do.
There were some funny episodes, honestly.
My
I hate
favorites
to
were the
admit it.
ones where they were like, they legitimately freaked out on people, like the celebrities, and like they caught it on camera. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, I guess. But so, okay, we're gonna watch Intruder. I guess this is the uncut version because this is the version I'm watching, which is that version too. Rambo, what version are you watching? Like, or how are you watching?
There's one on YouTube. If you guys type Intruder on YouTube, it is the uncut version. So anyone that wants to follow along, again, you just type in Intruder 1989, and when you hit the over 20 minutes, Full Moon Features actually upload on their channel. That's the uncut version, so that's up there for free for those who want to follow along. So I'm watching on that. You can watch it on Tubi, but there are commercial. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
If that's the only way you can watch it, that's fine. But I highly advise you not to. Last time I tried to watch a movie like this on one of these for fucking, it was like literally 9 ads that were like 2 or 3 minutes long. I was wanted to just bust the TV open. So
yeah, I saw that. I saw that commentary. It's like every 5 minutes.
I don't know.
Like,
yeah, you just had to stop and like wait and get caught up. Is it on Amazon or probably not on Amazon? Is it?
Actually, I think it is on Shudder. If anybody has Shudder, you
Okay.
can watch it through there.
If you haven't seen it though, you will not be disappointed if you like slasher films. I will guarantee you that.
right.
1989 film directed by Scott Spiegel, one of the few films that he actually directed.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Hicks from Evil Dead 2 is in this. And let's see who else is in it. Renee Estevez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Ted Raimi.
Ted Raimi, Sam
And-
Raimi,
yeah.
Bruce Campbell. In a cameo anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So where are we going to start it at, you think? Let's see.
I would say maybe when you first see the moon.
Okay, yeah. Like it goes right into it. It doesn't fuck around with any kind of title screen. So
Yeah.
are you guys ready, you think?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So anybody watching along that's going to watch this with us, we're on the moon, like the full moon, not the fucking company, an actual full moon that's on the screen in front of me right now. And I count backwards, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll get into it. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, press play. Phantom Productions.
I believe that's a company they made up, and I don't think the original title was Intruder. It was another title.
It's called Grocery Store.
Yeah, I forgot the original title. It might be on the back of this box, actually.
Piggly
The
Wiggly.
DVD. It was something to do with the store.
The final checkout or something.
David Burns? I know that guy from something, though. We'll find out here in a minute when we see him.
But this was based on Scott Speedo and friends would do these short films, and they did a short film back in the day that took place in a grocery store. And so figured, Sam Raimi and them, they're getting some popularity because of Evil Dead 2, which Scott Speedo wrote. So try to make your name, do a movie. Night Crew. Yeah, that was the original title, Night Crew. And Kurtzman, Nicotero, Murder, they kind of did this for peanuts because they were hoping the uncut would be out there and show their effects.
Yep.
Be like an effects reel to get more jobs, but then when it came out, it was all cut out. So they couldn't show it.
Well, when you actually do see the stuff, you can kind of see, how they would think that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially 89 when everything was getting cut. Like
This is a weird year, for a slasher film to come out, because 89 was like, all the movies, the big movies like Jason Takes Manhattan, they were all getting like just destroyed, censored, like everything. It was kind of a backlash to all of the stuff that had come out in the mid 80s, I think.
So which is better, this or Cutting Class? And I tell you,
Cutting Class is so
fucking hell you talking about?
I'm just saying it's another 1989 slasher.
Fuck, it ain't much worse than Cutting Class, really.
It's pretty bad when I first saw it.
If you like watching like Brad Pitt talk to women for fucking literally like 90 minutes.
But the first time I saw this was in 2005. That DVD that you showed, the red cover.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was a store. I lived in a different part of Texas. It was a store called Hastings, which they used to have a website, but it was a massive store.
Was it Go Hastings or something like that?
The website was Go Hastings, but there was an actual store called Hastings.
Oh wow, okay. I've actually bought a few movies from Go Hastings.
But they had like any movie you could think of for rent. They even had this movie for rent. They had like the Rambo cartoon for rent. They had like everything for rent. So I saw it there and I'm like, let me check this out, and liked it ever since.
So I feel like that even for this time, those are old cash registers. I don't think they had kids. I think by this time they kind of updated them to.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I can remember this time period.
Now this old guy, I'm a big Three Stooges fan. He was in a lot of Three Stooges. He was the guy that says, "Hold hands, you lovebirds." Emil Sitka. So
yeah, he looks familiar.
Yeah, the Three Stooges that would get married, he'd be like, "Hold hands, you lovebirds." There's a lot of Three Stooges shorts back in the day, so pretty
Take a
cool they got
second
him.
though and just recognize the wonder that is Renee Estevez and Sleepaway Camp. What was she in? 3, 2 or 3? I can't remember.
I think 2.
2, yeah. And she was in something else too. Might have been, was it Slumber Party Massacre she was in? Or Sorority House? One of them massacre fucking movies.
Yeah, I think it was one of those.
I'm not sure she ever made it outside of the horror genre, did she? Like, she kind of just.
No, not
Petered
that
off.
I can remember.
This guy, the biggest red herring in the fucking world. This guy,
It's fucking leather
No,
jacket in the
the
t-shirt.
leather jacket, smoking guy, just hanging out. Somebody loved to put cameras inside of the shopping carts in this movie, didn't they? They were like,
Yeah, they call those the Scotty Spiegel shots. Those are like, it became signature for him.
Yeah, he always loved doing that. You'll see a POV from inside a phone, inside like a cereal box. It's just he did the same in I actually liked this film despite its flaws. From Dusk Till Dawn 2, he directed. He had those same type of shots.
Inside the vampire's mouth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
so connected. I'm at 5 minutes and 36 seconds right now.
Yep.
Just a really cool setup. And by the way, this grocery store, I'm pretty sure was like real, but it was completely empty, and they had to fill
Yeah,
up
it
all the
was.
shit.
Yeah, the store was closed, I think, during the evening hours when they shot somewhere in California, I believe. But it was an actual active store.
Got Billy Ray Stewart here.
Billy Ray.
I just I never knew how copyright works. Like if you have stuff in the background, you don't have to pay for it. Because I thought usually you had to, but I guess not. Because you see a lot of products in the background throughout these scenes. I guess for some reason I thought you had to pay for it, but
So the exact opposite of Repo Man. I don't know if you remember that.
no.
Everything in Repo Man, it was like if it was a can of beer, it just said the word beer on it.
Okay, yeah.
Daddy Hicks.
Yes,
Showed
rest in peace.
This movie does not have subtitles on. That's fucking odd.
That's weird. I figured Synapse would have that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Danny Hitch was in Evil Dead 2 as I forget his name, but I always remember Bobby Joe.
Yeah.
How you
yeah.
doing, Bobby Joe?
Bobby Joe.
And he was in Darkman. I think he was the guy who had one leg.
Yeah.
The henchman. Yeah. How do I just keep looking at the TV guide? It just goes by that shot.
That's a bunch of shit, bulls. You got to have subtitles on there for just such the occasion where I can't turn the volume up and I have to fucking try to decipher what's going on. Are there subtitles on the DVD?
Let's see.
What a dick.
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh,
doesn't
man.
even say. No, it doesn't say. It does not list the features on the back, just the actors in the synopsis.
I'm gonna bet not then.
Probably not. This is the best fight in movie history.
He's gonna put him in the diamond cutter. Nope. Look at this. Yeah. I wish it worked that way. That'd be great. Just rare back every single time. There you go. Kick him in the balls. There's Ted. It's a law by Ted.
Is that Sam?
Yeah, that was Sam.
That's Sam. Oh, that's Sam.
Yeah.
Just spilled his coffee.
That's what you did for making Spider-Man 3, you asshole.
Speaking of, Danny Hicks was in those as well, the Spider-Man movies.
Oh. Why does this one guy have a fucking fedora? It is weird. This weird he just has a fedora. Maybe that's a normal thing at that
That wasn't
time.
the style in '89.
I don't know. It's just,
Fedora.
especially like inside, like Livy's just wearing his fucking fedora while I'm putting groceries up.
He's really like acting the shit out of the sneaking up thing.
Yeah.
Very careful.
And since we were talking about Scott Spiegel briefly, we I don't know if you guys know, we didn't mention that this was based on some of his accounts of like him working at a supermarket late night. It's kind of the basis of the idea.
So Kim Smith stole clerks from this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For those who are, if you ever want to look back, you'll notice all the cereals are kind of squished. It's because they got all the rejected food. So like every cereal box is like squished and messed up and stuff.
It's all just the stuff you can't. It's like dented cans and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of Pat says, I think the fedora was a Nightmare on Elm Street reference since the glove was in Evil Dead 2.
Maybe. Did either of you ever work at a store like this?
I fucking
Grocery
wish. No.
No.
The closest I did was a Target.
Yeah, I never worked at a department store. I would have loved to have done that.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, I mean, as opposed to what I was doing at that time, I probably would have.
What year would that have been? That have been like in the 90s or something?
When I was working,
Yeah. Or
That
either one of
job-
you.
that would have been when I was 16. That'd have been 96. Yeah.
What about you, Matt? You said you did Target. What year would that be?
2003.
Okay.
Pretty much like you have like 1,400 things to unload, and they want you to do in like in 30 minutes and put everything up in like 2 hours. And if you don't, you get yelled at.
So no taking time out to play like the PlayStation thing?
No.
Play like the sample games?
Nah, the Target was that sophisticated. They didn't have that.
Okay.
They just had a day where everything flooded, so we spent the whole morning pushing all the water in the back.
Oh, man.
Your white sauce turned to black. Imagine trying to smoke now in one of these, even in the back.
It's funny you bring this up, Freddie, because I just watched this movie again recently. And I don't know
really?
why? Yeah.
Well, I mean, because Michael Felcher's releasing the. How do you feel about it?
It's not very good.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Not a good movie. But some of these movies he picks, I'm still trying to figure out why the hell he's releasing them. He must have got a deal on all of them or something. If he bought like buy one, get one free kind of. You buy Fright Night 2, you throw in like 976 Evil. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm not much into 976 Evil 2.
There's good old Ted Raimi.
Mark loves the film.
Yep, he's a huge fan.
There's no white things in it.
Yeah, it's all factory, yeah. I've got the DVD too of Prom Night 3 and 4, but like or was it 2? It's 2 and 3 in it.
Yeah, it'd be 2 and 3.
Yeah. So I've never watched 3 to this day. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I guess I'll get to watch it again.
Okay, I would never drink anything named Chihuahua.
That's Mexican beer. It makes sense. Chihuahua Mexican beer. Shit. Near beer is down there at the bottom. That's an actual, or was an actual thing. It's like non-alcoholic beer.
Right, I remember that.
Okay, what's the point of non-alcoholic beer? Like, okay, is beer really a good tasting drink?
No.
You need it. You just don't want to, like.
I could never figure out. I don't think I could figure out that was forced for like alcoholics that didn't want to get back on the wagon, but like wanted fucking. We're trying to relive the joyous days. I don't know, because all that stuff tastes like shit. And if you're not getting a buzz off of it, I don't know why you would fucking do it. Just be like,
So this may be a random question, but I know I would say, like, at least Uncle Bill, you're one of the biggest slasher film fans out there. What is it about them that you love so much? I like them as well, but what about them per se?
Somebody asked that on one of those shows we were doing for the summer slashback, and I really don't know, but I think it's just the simplicity of it, where like you kind of know the formula and what to expect like every single time, and even if they're bad, they all seem to follow like the basic same kind of formula, and it's just they all usually especially the US made ones from the 80s tend to be fun and entertaining, and they're not very there's a time and a place for complicated, complex movies, and then there's a time and a place for shit that just like you want to see some people get killed really quickly. Like,
Yeah,
that's kind of my thing with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really easy to get into. I find that a lot of the time, some of the ones that I have the most fun with are the ones that have unintentional humor, like this one, Friday 5, amongst various others.
And for those with if you ever catch it, because they shot for a while, you'll notice that the TV guys keep changing. Because it was a different week and stuff. So,
yeah, probably low film stock too, because I think they said all the film stock they shot this on was expired. So
that's usually what happened for really low budget films. Like you get it cheaper if you got the
But what's weird, maybe it's just me, but okay, this is a low budget film, but I still think it's a better looking with some films I see nowadays that cost more.
I think you're right. I think it has to do something with the way that they shot and the cinematography and things too. It makes it look more expensive than it actually is, I think.
And I do think it does have some pretty decent atmosphere when it's just showing the empty shots of the store and the music. It may be stop music, but I think it gives a nice atmosphere to the after hours.
So see, like a shot like that, right? Like they just show with him just standing around talking. Like most slasher films around that time would just have a static shot with maybe like a close up or two of like them just all talking. But he, like from the very beginning, like rolled the camera in, like started from the back and then rolled it all the way into like, a close up. So he's doing all kinds of different stuff with the camera to keep things interesting that you don't even really notice unless you're really like paying attention.
Right.
Which makes this like to me a better film.
Yeah. Probably learned from Sam Raimi doing it in The Evil Dead and writing Evil Dead 2. And he's like, I appreciate when a director does it. That's why I love, as they may be goofy, but the POVs and all that stuff, because it makes it his style, his uniqueness. So,
yeah.
I wish he had gotten to do more films because From Dusk Till Dawn 2, I like, despite some pretty iffy effects, I like Robert Patrick. I like the way it's directed. And then Hostel 3, I wasn't into. I can't remember anything else he did. He might have just done those. But that's too bad.
When's the last time I got drunk? Shit, I couldn't even tell you. Like really fucking drunk. It probably would have been like back when we were doing conventions. Like, so we're talking like a long time ago.
You're too far away.
Vanderhoff says, I was 21 in 1989, brings back a lot of memories. Yep.
Maybe he drank the Chihuahua beer.
Chihuahua. You can see the ad for it now. David Views Movie Journals is $5 super sticker. I don't know what a super sticker is, but I appreciate it. I don't know how that's different from it's just a sticker, I guess, not a comment.
I guess just they don't want to say anything, so yeah. But this was down on DVD for a while. Like I said, 2005 was the first time. So it's definitely one of those films that was. I think that was the first time it was uncut. Was it?
Yeah, that's what
DVD?
they use at the bottom as like a selling point. Right there, it's unrated director's cut, and they also really try to sell it with. You could tell the time frame because all the movies that are listed on the front from Lawrence Bender, producer of Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, From Dusk Till Dawn, who actually he doubles for the killer in some of the shots. Lawrence Bender,
and he's at the end, one of the cops with Bruce Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
So really up to this point, we just got like the basic plot line of like a psycho boyfriend kind of thing. You know, we don't have a whole heck of a lot of anything else. They're all working here. The store is going to close, yada, yada, yada.
But we
That's
also
all
have
you fucking need too.
Yeah. But I was going to say, we also have an establishment of the environment since he's going to be stalked in and looking for these people to at least know where this and that is at. Because some movies don't even do that. Some people are so confusing. For some reason, I remember Final Exam being that way, like confusing as to what the fuck's, what's happening. And was a lot of stuff.
The whole movie.
The opening of Final Exam is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life, where they're just all sitting there, and then that big, like, goofy looking guy just walks up to the car and kills them or what? Like, kills them. It's just from like the very beginning. You're like, who is this big? He looks like one of those fucking extras from like Final Fight, like the big fuckers with the spotted shirts. He just like walks up. They thought that was gonna, blow your skirt up and start a new franchise. Have that guy just walking around. Speaking of which, creepy guy in the window.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever make a slasher film, I'm gonna have that shot in it for sure. Just some dude standing at a window, just staring, and then cut away.
If you did, that'd be Wes.
Yep. Can you imagine? That would 100% work.
So I'm curious for both of you. Is there anything in this film that doesn't work for you?
No.
No,
no, not really.
Yeah,
It's
it just.
Go ahead, Mark.
I was probably going to say the same thing that you were going to say. It works for some reason. It's too fun to, not like.
Yeah, plus it's too. There you go. There's the phone shot.
Yeah.
It's too short, too. Like, you can't hate it.
Right.
Because it's just like, shit moves so quick that it's impossible. Hell yeah, David's back with another $3 super sticker, which I still don't understand, but God bless you for putting them up here.
Very cool. Very nice of you, David. Yeah, the ending is the only issue I have. It's the way it ends is a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
Either I wish it was a bit longer or just a little bit here or there, but that's like a nitpick. But it is
You think they got the rights to use all these products they keep showing? Because I somehow doubt it. There's like Kleenex.
That's what I was wondering. Like, how does that work? It could very well be it wasn't shown enough for them to even notice to try to sue or anything. Because you got like diet, Pepsi everywhere. Unless they ask and they go, yeah, as long as you just show our. Just I think the only soda you see is Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it sucks.
There's fucking Wonder Bread, I think. Yep. This is like one giant advertisement for shit at the grocery store.
And that's a setup for later when the dead body
Yep.
parts roll down.
Yep.
I hate that shit on pills. It's like, hey, I need an emergency, but it take you 5 minutes to take off the fucking thing. It's like a Band-Aid. It's like, I need a Band-Aid, but then you gotta like take 5 minutes to get the thing off. And
I
you're
never thought
bleeding.
about it before, but you're right. Yeah. It's really difficult to open a fucking Band-Aid too, the way they have it packaged.
Especially you got like a cut on your finger, and then you're trying to do this,
Yeah.
but then it always like the one end always is in half. It sticks together.
Yeah.
And then when you try to pull off, it won't stitch, so then you got to throw it away, and you get a second one.
Sometimes you'll get it tangled up with the other piece, like it'll get stuck to the other side of the Band-Aid, and then you're just fucked, and you have to start all over again.
There's an idea that you're rich. Find a better way to open Band-Aids. That'll get you rich.
Here's what you need. You need like one of those packing tape style guns with Band-Aids on it. You just wrap around your finger.
Yeah.
Or it's like it's a staple gun, but it's like and it's just
Shoots out, yeah.
maybe John Moxley can use it.
Name a movie that needs a remake. None. Please stop remaking films.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I asked later. I was going to ask Mark about Anaconda.
Oh God. I've seen that trailer.
Dude, what the fuck happened there? Like, what are they doing?
Somebody thought they had a good idea, obviously.
They thought they were clever.
Yeah.
Want to make a comedy meta reboot.
That's just a brutal looking trailer, by the way. That whole thing just looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it's garbage. I'm one of the few that likes the first Anaconda I saw in the theater because it's goofy and fun. It's a B movie, but this is just dog shit.
You know, I would have loved that movie if Jennifer Lopez wasn't in it. I cannot fucking. That's another one. I should make a list at this point, but I can't stand Jennifer Lopez. Seriously, what movie have you ever watched of Jennifer Lopez where you really fucking liked it? Except, before you say it, Mark's fucking over here thinking it. I guarantee it. Before you say the sale, like, think of any other movie.
I like Anaconda.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Anaconda.
She got a hot ass. She's pretty hot in that. Before she went crazy. It's got my favorite Ice Cube. After War of the Worlds, he's my favorite now.
Snakes out there is big.
Big. I love it.
I like the fact that Danny Hicks is just playing a shit kicker again, basically.
Yeah.
He's typecast in that role.
I guess in a way, this is the equivalent of the Campfire Story in other slasher films. Obviously, that'd be funny if they made a campfire, but of course, not in the middle of the fucking table.
They just set the table on fire.
But I'm guessing maybe that's the idea, is that they're known for their campfire tales, but let's have it here, which is pretty cool.
Listen, that really is like one of my favorite parts about slasher films too, is that there's always, well, generally if it's at a camp, there's going to be a story around a campfire about some sort of like legend.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good setup piece.
I like how this is supposed to be lunch, but it's nighttime.
Yeah. You know the movie that I think did that the best though, aside from Friday 2, The Fog, where he's telling that story and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, John Houseman. Yeah.
Yep.
Very good. Was there one that was the worst that you can remember? That you like? You
There's
usually
so
like
many,
it, but
man. There's so many. Like I couldn't tell. I'm sure there's some really bad ones.
It's the Raising Arizona story right there. The alternate title for this film was also Terror Without a Face.
Is that Ted White?
Where
Is he one of the cops?
no,
No. It's just a dude that looks an awful lot like Ted White.
oh, I think that's the guy from Green Acres.
They got a lot of old TV stars in this, don't they?
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, give them for cheap. It's like, what was that awful film, The Alien Dead, and they had like Buster Crab from Flash Gordon or something. That happened a lot.
Remember when Horshack was in Jason Lives? That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I
It
love
doesn't make
that
any
guy.
sense. It still doesn't make any sense.
Makes perfect sense. The guy was heart punched out.
That's a great scene, yeah. Mr. Carter, I got a note. He gets his heart punched out. Corona, there we go.
I bet it was Garrett.
Damn, all right, Garrett. I understand.
Garrett, listen, that movie's killer, and you know it.
It's pretty, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's really hard for me to defend Megan, too. Which is worse, Jaws the Revenge, I Always Know What You Did Last Summer, or Jason Takes Manhattan? Okay, ironically like Jaws and Jason Takes Manhattan, so probably I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, definitely the worst.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the hell they were doing because, like, they basically come out and said, "We're sorry, like we messed up."
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that from a major studio.
They really did have the easiest job in the world to make a sequel to that movie, and they fucked it up about as bad as you can fuck it up.
Mhm.
I made a sequel to a shitty film. Made a sequel to a bad film. You did a bad sequel. It's their fault.
I can't remember. Do we see the aftermath of her corpse or anything?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Hey, did you ever do that? Like, where you just eat some watermelon out of nowhere? Fucking shit.
Never. I mean, that's the thing with movies. Everyone's always like eating crap when they're working. The
Yeah.
guy in Friday 3 just
I was just
stealing
thinking
every
that.
food.
Yeah.
At Clerks, everyone's always stealing food. I'm like, I'd be too paranoid.
Also,
being
another thing
caught.
I've noticed too is like in cop movies, for some reason, they're always like eating something, like especially like the chiefs and stuff like that. They're
Mm,
constantly just eating at crime scenes and shit. It's like, who the fuck does that?
That or the coroner.
Yeah.
The coroner's always
The
eating
coroner's
something.
always trying to eat. That's kind of like a gimmick to show they just like are numb to their jobs or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Come on, Roy, get your hands dirty.
They subtly foreshadow his death as well.
The inside the trash can shot. There you go. My nosebleed's fucking worse than it's like it was like quite a bit.
Maybe she's anemic.
I don't think they'll make another Megan for a while, if they ever do.
Hopefully not.
Buddy, Mark, fuck you. Listen, I like the first one.
I'm with you, Mark.
You too. You just hate women. That's what it is. You hate diversity in women. I'm sure that's what they wanted to say to people, but
For Mark, just the doll was white.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. So I would assume this had to be the angry boyfriend guy playing with the knob.
Playing
Yeah,
with the
I was-
knob, Mark. It's always the best. David Views Movie Journals, another super sticker for $5. Thank you.
Thank you, man. But then again, that's what I like about Scott Speedo is like no one would ever think of doing a POV of a turning handle. But I like that kind of stuff because there's only so many ways you shoot a film. And I kind of wish some would try to do that nowadays. If you have a low budget, be creative. But
You're right though, yeah. But do either of you remember the Jeep Renegade? Because I had a buddy in high school that had one of them damn things.
I do.
I think only in movies, never saw it in real life.
Yeah.
It looks like what Chuck Norris drove in Firewalker. Try to remember.
It's just like don't use the dumpster at the grocery store. Just throw the trash on the ground.
That's realistic.
Like the dumpster's empty, but it's trash everywhere else.
That's pretty realistic.
Yeah, that's fairly true.
It's another great movie fight.
Oh, right ahead.
But yeah, this is the
Yeah.
same type. Yeah, this is the same type of fight you would have in the film "Thou Shalt Not Kill," except which is another Sam Raimi alumni, Josh Becker. The same type of, John Wayne fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. You got hit in the head with a hammer. Do you think you just knock you out? Do you think that'd probably be worse?
I don't know. Triple H uses a sledgehammer, and they get up like a minute later, and they're fine.
Be killer if Triple H fucked up, really hit somebody with a sledgehammer.
Which I know as a side note, I always hated that. I mean, I don't like Triple H anyway. I always make fun of him like Nipple H, Preparation H. I always call him these names. But it's like using a fucking sledgehammer, and they're like, number one, you're a pussy if you do that to win a match. Number two, they're dead.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, if you get hit with a hammer, you're probably dead. But,
There we go, boys. Business about to pick up, if you will. No.
I mean, like you said, there's definitely when it picks up because, like, I remember when I first saw this. I remember, okay, this first half, I'm liking the film because the location,
Yeah.
and then
Got
when
a
you see
lot
this,
of-
yeah,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
It's where it really gets like.
Yeah, the you see like how graphic it is, and also little touches like the whole thing with the blood on the light bulb, which is very
That's
cool.
kind of the
details.
Evil Dead gag too. isn't it?
Yeah,
Didn't they do that in Evil Dead?
Yep, I
Yeah.
was just thinking that. Yeah,
Yeah, they dripped on at the end of Evil Dead 1.
Canned potatoes. Plus, it's really kind of nostalgic to see a lot of these brands from that time period too. It's really weird. Look what they look like and everything in the store.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but there are times once in a while I just stop and I watch like an hour of like old commercials,
Yeah.
which is weird because I would skip them back to the day, but now like it's fun to go back and watch like how things looked back then.
Yeah, because everything is all grayed out and fucking shitty now. Like they don't even try.
Right.
But yeah, I guess if you look at it with the uncut version, I guess you would call this one of the gorier 80s slasher films. But
Yeah,
if you add in the uncut version, what would be the goriest 80s slasher film that's American? Because there's gory like foreign Italian, but I mean like American slasher film in the 80s. That's the goriest, and you can use that in uncut version.
My Bloody Valentine comes to mind, especially for early '80s because.
That's Canadian, motherfucker. You can't pick at.
Oh yeah, that's
Go with the
right. It is
US.
Canadian.
Well,
It
let me
is.
ask, which do you think is more violent, this uncut or My Bloody Valentine uncut?
Oh God, that's tough, man. They're both pretty. I
Mhm.
mean, from
Probably this.
from this time period, you're kind of right because in the U.S. there's not a lot of really, really gory stuff. It's like it's
No.
always Italian kind of
Mhm.
at that time, around that time
Mhm.
period. Maniac, that's a good choice. Yeah.
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 Oh, Prowler makes me think of Prowler as well. Not a great film, but the kills are
Slasher
memorable.
film, yeah, slasher film wise, let's see.
Hey, I guess Maniac would be my choice.
Pretty,
goriest.
yeah.
The head explosion and that ending torn apart and stuff.
But I mean, Dawn of the Dead is really gory. It's just not very.
Well, that you won't call
good.
that a slasher
Not
film.
believable. No, I wouldn't call it a.
Yeah, Maniac definitely has the better shotgun to the head explosion between that and Prowler because he does it again in Prowler as well, and it looks much better in Maniac.
What about Day?
Yeah, Dave.
It's not a slasher film though. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess sticking strictly to slasher film.
And this is an interesting bit of editing.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of clever. To establish the whole
the
thing.
headphones. Yeah, that's always a great shot.
And safety first.
Yeah.
But cheer up. Just like the detergents. Like, cheer up, he died.
The first gory slasher movie, honestly, I think is probably Friday the 13th.
Mhm.
And if you're talking about US stuff, like what we would consider gore now.
What about Blood Feast? Whether Herschel Gordon Lewis.
I don't think. See, those movies never struck me as like slasher movies. They struck me as like some sort of weird Mondo kind of fucking.
Oh, yeah. Burning, maybe.
I know. Okay, this will be a tough one because they're both really good. Which do you like more, this or My Bloody Valentine?
Fuck, man. Coming out with the heat seekers tonight.
That's the point. Because they're both good.
I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of shit in My Bloody Valentine I think like goes on way too long.
Correct.
And there's not that in this. Like once this shit starts, like it never ends. There's a lot of stuff around like the couples and the dance and all that stuff that just goes on, drags on forever in that movie. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but like it's actually a great slasher, but I probably prefer this one.
Yeah, I mean, definitely with it taking place in one night, so it's definitely focused because of that.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to think of. It's crazy how like a lot of the slashers from the 80s, they're not really gory.
No, when you really think about it, they're not. Like
especially the American stuff.
Think about all the Friday the 13th movies, and none of those are really that gory looking back.
Right.
And then you think about, like Halloween, none of those are really that gory. None of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies are really that gory. Like,
I just thought of another one.
It's not really a slasher, but
it's the one I'm thinking about is kind of a cheat because it was partly filmed in the US and in Spain. Pieces.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that. But yeah, you're right. That is good.
Mark's not going to answer my question. Which do you like more, My Bloody Valentine or this?
I prefer the kills in this for sure.
Okay.
But I really like the look of the killer in My Bloody Valentine. It's hard to say because I guess it would have to go down to characters. And I have more fun with these characters, honestly, than the ones in My Bloody Valentine. So probably this.
But even the stab, I mean, a stab is typical, but I like the added that makes the can explode.
That's what I was saying with that shot. That's a killer shot because like you get the blood and everything just like bursts out like a chest burst or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is the one that, if it's coming up here, this is the one that made me cringe. In a good way, like the most death scene wise.
Yeah.
Because I worked these machines when I worked at Target, so I was always stuck in my head when working these machines. Oh, there you go, beer.
Yeah,
just beer.
That's weird. Like, okay, that shot, like, for some reason, like, they had nothing for that shot, just beer. And I guess you couldn't make this film today because everyone would have a cell phone.
True.
They just
Mhm.
call.
Should
Yeah,
be. This guy's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. He's
Yeah.
gonna walk this off. Now this is not gonna bother him. Ultimately, because he's gonna.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Damn.
That and the Saw one was the ones that got
Yeah,
me.
the Saw one. The Saw one's always the one that I'm like,
Yeah.
I just really like the fact this movie sets everything up, and then it's just like, all right, now every 5 minutes somebody's gonna die. Like you're not even
Yeah.
like,
That's the way to go.
Because there are a lot of films that they don't give you what you paid for. They
Yep.
think they're Mark in Discord. When you saying you're watching a film like a slasher and like nothing happened for like half the movie?
Oh man, yeah, that new film, the new slasher that's on Shudder. It's called Night of the Reaper, and the opening kill, the setup. I'm thinking like it's going to be really spectacular, and it takes forever, and they cut away from the kill.
oh, wonderful.
So I'm like, what the hell are we like? What's the build up here? It was really bad.
Damn.
I remember Ted Raimi talking about that kill with Sam was supposed to be like he was supposed to get gutted with the hook,
Yeah.
but he said it was his idea to have Sam get hung like a piece of meat instead, which works. It works. Yeah, but Night of the Reaper is pretty boring so far. I still didn't finish it. I got to the middle and I just stopped.
I mean,
It's just way too mediocre. Like if you're not going to have any kills for like the first half of the movie, you need to have some interesting characters, a cool story, great setting, atmosphere, all that stuff. And it has literally none of that. It's all very, very mediocre and as average as it gets. To me, that's a problem. So I just stopped.
usually is. It's a great Grim Reaper song though. Night of the Reaper is only looking for your life. Let's come together.
Oh my God.
So I'm curious if you were able to get what was it 35 millimeter they shot this on, or was it a
It had to be, yeah.
35.
Would you be able to make a film look like this, or would you not be able to today because of just there'd be too many filters, or I don't know, maybe just with I don't know. I miss films looking like this, like the colors seem a bit more striking.
Yeah.
It looks less fake. I don't know how else to put it. Like a lot of films, they may have a bigger budget, but they look cheaper and faker. I don't know how to put it.
They do. It's a lot of times I think it's too because like it's digital, but it's also like green screens are doing everything. So it just you can tell the dimensions are not there. The depth isn't there in a lot of the movies that you're watching. Your eye picks that up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were asking me if I could make a movie look like this. And I'm like, no, I'd have no fucking idea what I'm doing. But you mean just in general?
Well, I mean, I think you know more some of these people, like whoever may die of the Reaper.
I can tell you this: I could definitely make a digital movie. That'd be no problem.
I feel like That's kind of a weird reaction. Like, I 5 feet. I just think it's like someone prayed. That's a hell of a prank. Like to have.
They must do that every other night then.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, what other pranks were there that this was like normal for him? I don't know any job that had pranks like that with 5 feet.
The Madman Mars mask, what looks like. Never noticed that before.
So
I like how they
yeah,
store the decorations. Just throw everything on the floor.
yeah.
He's fine.
That had to be him maneuvering the body, right? Like he's not still alive, that guy.
I hope not. I don't know how. I don't think it's gonna work out for him. Is that bulletproof glass up there or something? Nobody can hear him.
So is he trapped? Why doesn't he just leave?
Right.
Did he try the door and it was locked or something?
Hey, the guy is still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's alive. He said, "Help me."
This is a flesh wound.
Yeah.
He's about to get fucked up.
Nice detail that it's like there's a flap with the hair, so it's as if a piece of the skin still hanging off there. Now, Mr. Demon, I've seen The Mutilator. I'm guessing that's what you mean, Fall Break, or is there another movie called Fall Break?
Nope.
No,
that's the only one.
That's it.
Okay. I don't mind The Mutilator, but this is better.
Fall Break.
Ooh,
that is just an amazing effect.
It is. Yeah, that's the one that makes me cringe the most. Yeah. Jesus. When I first saw this, I mean, I was amazed.
Yeah. It's even more impressive than like the drill scene in City of the Living Dead and all that shit. Because I can tell how they did that, but in that they had to make that whole thing, that whole prosthetic head look real, and for that to work, and they actually did a really good job.
Yeah.
Was that Sting on that magazine?
Yes, they keep showing that for some reason too. I'm not sure why.
It's his
really
cameo.
like Sting. We talk about how shitty music Sting makes real quick. You ever just listen to any of Sting's music?
Not really, no.
Well, thank God.
But he'll be watching you.
I'm not even talking about the Police. I'm just talking about Sting shit. Like everything he made after 1985.
Come on, he did the Demolition Man.
Oh God. I think he did, didn't he? Wasn't he like he do a song in like Lethal Weapon?
Yeah, the third one.
Yeah.
It's probably me.
Yeah. It's like his voice just like instant NyQuil.
I can listen to him.
I mean,
I've heard worse.
I just don't want to. Yeah, I mean, I guess there is worse. Crisco. Just trying to see all the different products. Arm & Hammer. There's a hand with the lobster, baby. Get that hand out of that lobster cave.
Unless they killed the lobsters. Because they're not moving.
No.
What is that? Just a piece of flesh. She must be fucking blind.
Oh, she stepped on an eyeball. No, that's just not.
Okay, I know she stepped on it, but if you look down, you still be able to see a bunch of blood and stuff on there.
It's just a piece of meat.
I like how the fact too that like up until right now she didn't notice that like all of her friends were missing. 6 people have been murdered in like 10 minutes.
Has this been the only slasher film to take place in a store like this?
That I can think of, yeah. I want to say.
It's kind of
In a grocery
surprising
store? Yeah, that is weird.
with how many they made.
Well, no. Fucking that one Hide and Go Shriek. It takes place in like a department store.
It's a department store, right?
Yeah.
I forgot.
I haven't seen that. That's a good one.
And then you've got Chopping Mall, which takes place in a mall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you've got what's the other one?
Phantom of the Mall.
Phantom of the Mall. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Never saw Hide and Go Shriek.
You need to see it, at least just the ending.
I
really just
mean,
need to see
I
the
don't know if
ending.
he needs to.
I think that he would get a kick out of the ending at least. I don't know about the rest of it.
Cool.
Yes, every horror franchise, and especially in 1983, that was the huge thing to do, was like have everything in 3D. Jaws 3 and Amityville 3 and Friday the 13th 3.
Seems like this film would be 3D with all the stuff that goes to the screen.
True.
But at least there was no sequel.
I've never seen Enemy Territory. Which one?
That's the
is that?
one
I don't
Arrow Video did. The guy who sang the Ghostbusters theme song is one of the stars. Ray Parker Jr. Tony Todd is the villain, who's the leader of this game called the Vampires.
Mm-hmm. Jan Michael Vincent too.
Half off. I like that gag.
That is good.
Here's the thing. One of these days we need to do this too. Like we need to come up with like a tier list of like slashers that aren't franchise slashers. Like, so if you take out Friday the 13th and Halloween and, you know, all those, Nightmare on Elm Street, what else?
So they had no sequels, even if it was just one sequel? They had none?
Well, I just mean the franchises. They could have like one sequel or 2 sequels even, but like, yeah, like because Jack's talking about this. I think this would definitely be in my top 3 favorite, like of ones that don't, you know,
strictly 80s. Just 80s?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because that's usually when all the slashers were. But yeah, it would go 80s for sure.
Yeah, this is up there.
There's so many slasher films. There's so many. The Burning. One more person brings up fucking Burning.
Well, yeah, I'll bring up one that's not The Burning, but it's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this counts. April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
I don't say I didn't know if it counted because of the ending, but okay, does that count even though the ending is
Yeah,
way
it's
it is?
I mean, you don't know,
Right.
until the very end. It's definitely a slasher
Okay.
film up to that point.
But
Right.
I love that one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them though, man. And I would have to limit it to like U.S. slashers too.
Yeah.
Like, because if you get into like the shit from Italy and European kind of stuff, then there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So I mean that'd be stuff like X-ray or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. One that it wouldn't be on there because it's a foreign one that I do like is Amsterdam.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Thought
That's
that
a
was a
fun
pretty
one.
good one.
Yeah. Night School is really good too.
I was just thinking about that. I just put that movie up the other day, and how kind of underrated that one is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very well made movie too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a shame it only has that Warner Archive release.
Yeah.
It deserves a better release than that.
Well, one that's not well made, but I liked it, is a Blood Hook.
Blood Hook.
It's not well made, but I thought it was fun.
I really like The Mutilator. I really like Madman. Sleepaway Camp, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot, dude. There's a lot to go through.
You like Destroyer?
I don't remember. Is that the one with Lyle?
Alzado, yeah.
Lozado? I vaguely remember that one. Yeah.
Where the cover he had the drill, but it has a scope on it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you one I really do like. You're gonna fucking laugh at is Home Sweet Home with Body by Jake.
I remember that. Yeah.
Shooting PCP up under his tongue, run over old women. Like, come on. Got that guy that has like the speaker playing guitar and shit. He's got a speaker on his like all the time.
Yeah.
Playing electric.
Would that be your biggest guilty pleasure slasher movie?
Probably not. But it's one of them. I'm sure there's like more that are worse.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mine would be Bloody Birthday.
I love Bloody Birthday
I
though.
love that movie.
This is where things get really fucking hilarious for me too.
Yeah, Mr. D, man, don't bother with the remake of April Fool's Day. You don't need to see it.
God no. I forgot that movie existed.
So did
Yeah.
I was reminded because I saw, what was it, Stepfather remake again.
Yep.
Oh,
Prom Night
man.
remake.
Shit.
Oh my god.
I am surprised. I mean, I'm a bit surprised they haven't tried to remake this, just because it's like a simple title, simple idea,
Yeah.
cult
It-
film.
It'll come along probably in the next year or so. Somebody will find it and
Produced
get the
by
rights.
Rob Schneider or something.
yeah, exactly.
Or Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen presents.
Well, only no one would be there because it'd be all automated, so there'd be no one for the killer to kill. It's all robots.
The Suckling.
The Suckling.
Oh, yeah, Danny Hayes. I really love this store.
Yeah.
That's my favorite line in this whole thing. Like, why are you doing this? Store. He's like the best employee ever. I'm crazy. Damn store. And that's all you really need to, is the sad thing about it. It doesn't make any sense, but it's perfect. Dude loves the store. Crazy as shit.
With the way people today say, it makes perfect sense. What was it I heard? I don't know if this is true, but Mississippi is like multiple people getting hung.
Getting what?
Hung. Like they're finding like more than one person hanging from trees. They found like a black guy, then they found like a homeless guy, like 100 miles away.
Jesus.
And this is like within like the same week. I'm like, if there's a third one, then you got a serial killer down there. Likes to hang people. Never know.
That's why I like to watch horror films. I like my violence to be pretend.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm good with the fiction.
Oh, I'll tell you two more that I thought of slasher film wise that are killer. Funhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And one I've always loved, but like nobody ever talks about anymore, is Hell Nod. With Linda Blair.
I like that.
That would definitely be a slasher. Yeah. I've got to rewatch that. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
I had fun with that one. I always go back to Murder by Phone.
I need to see that actually.
And what was interesting one is Hell High.
Hell High is interesting. Yeah.
Is that the one Arrow came out with recently?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I have that somewhere around here.
Let me ask you a question though, just related to slasher films real quick. Do you think Texas Chainsaw is a slasher film?
I think just to make it easy on me, I always say yes. I guess I bulk it up to you have a group of people in one location. They get killed one by one by a maniac with an implement, and they got a mask on, similar to Michael Myers or Jason. I guess the difference is that he's got some help.
It's a reverse home invasion film, Scratch.
Well, what would make it not a slasher film?
I don't know, just the tone of it. There's something.
Okay.
There's something about
I guess
it that
the family aspect as well. Typically, it's always one killer running around chasing everybody. The fact that the final girl, it's the whole family thing, I guess.
Plus, I guess it's the fact too of like there's not really a slasher in it. I mean, Leatherface is one of the family members, but he's not hunting anybody or anything. Like in terms of like, he's not out there, chasing these people down. They just happen to stumble upon his fucking house, and like he just kind of like takes them out. Plus, there's like Mark was saying, there's multiple people like that do the killing. I don't even know how I would describe that movie.
Well, I mean, Scream has multiple killers at times.
Yeah.
Some of them, like Scream 6, like whole fucking
Scream
family.
6 has a yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would, like, I wouldn't call Hellraiser a slasher, but I could call Chainsaw Massacre a slasher, I guess.
I guess it is more of a slasher than Hellraiser. But I really don't know what somebody said. What would it be if not a slasher? I think it defies kind of like any any genre. It's just, I don't know, just a horror film.
Just Grindhouse.
Grindhouse would be a good
Yeah.
title for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
it feels like an exploitation film.
So yeah, similar
Exploitation.
to Hills of Eyes.
Yeah.
That's a family or more than
Yep.
one killing people.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't classify that as a slasher film, although I guess you technically could in some
Right.
ways. Yeah, Freddy to me, he's a slasher because it's like,
I mean,
only
his
difference-
name was the Springwood Slasher, so yeah.
That sounds like a wrestling term.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing at the seizure he's having. On
Yeah.
the glass.
Yeah.
And that was Scott Spiegel, by the way,
Hmm.
who just got killed.
Have you seen his other films? Well, I know you've seen Hostel 3.
Hmm.
But like any of his other films for either of you? Scott Spiegel?
Unfortunately, I've seen Hostel 3. To be fair, like I don't like any of the Hostel movies.
Right.
Um,
Neither do I.
I don't even like that style of movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what though, Rambo? I don't think I've ever seen From Dusk Till Dawn 2.
Hmm.
That's wild to think about, but I don't think I have.
I mean, it's a step down. It's a lower budget. The effects are pretty shitty.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like Robert Patrick. And what's the other actor? Bo Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got some of that same type of style direction. As a direct-to-video sequel, I like it in that way. But I mean, if you think it's going to be like the first one, you'd be disappointed. But
No.
better than the third one.
Yeah, what was it? The Hangman's Daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the second one. I'm a Robert Patrick fan, so that helps.
Yeah.
Are we talking about stuff he's directed or just like written or?
I guess
He-
he
I
didn't
mean,
direct a whole lot.
No, he did more like a lot of short stuff, like a lot of short films.
Yeah.
Very rarely did he do any actual movies.
I mean, he
That-
was one
yeah.
of he was one of the writers for Evil Dead 2.
Mhm.
So fuck, I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
Didn't he also write The Rookie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
So yeah, as far as that goes.
What about you, Mark? Had you seen any of his other films?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I have seen Hostel 3, which I did not like at all.
Just the
Yeah,
way you
there's-
said that, which I did not like at all.
This is a great scene, though, right here. He's got the sandwich in the head. Yeah, it's weird because I would have thought that he would have actually made that much better than what it turned out to be, all things considered.
Yeah.
And in a weird way, I do consider it a step down from the other two movies. It feels way cheaper. It looks way cheaper because it is. Yeah, I know he did that Spring Break '83 movie.
Yep.
That wasn't good. Let me think.
Did that came out?
There's a place where you can watch it online, but I don't know if it like got a physical release or anything.
He's beat the shit out of this guy with that guy's
Yeah.
head.
I was just about to mention.
I forgot about that.
That was a great little bit.
He's actually really good in this movie, which it's weird to me that he didn't do more. acting. I mean, he did a lot of acting, but he wasn't, I guess, more famous than he was.
Right.
Yeah. But like this thing didn't get much of a release at all, really. I mean, was it Charles Band? It just kind of wasn't like his company. Was he like changing companies or something? Charles Band, or
Well, that's what he was saying. If it was Wizard at that time, then he was transitioning out of that right around that time.
Hmm.
There's a whole backstory to Wizard too. I wish I knew it all, but like it's enough for a book. Oh, baby, stab me.
Right in the chest.
Well, thank you, Jay Dobbsy. That's kind of you.
Got me in the sternum, if you will, right in the sternum.
Well, Jay Dobbs is because we actually like films. We like talking about films. We're not, Here's
Mark
this thing I never saw.
Mark don't like talking about it. He just got the fuck off here. I don't know.
I bought this thing I've never seen. Let me show it. We actually like talking about films. We like movies.
We actually enjoy movies. What a concept. Yeah.
Actually, I know this is a dumb question. Did any of you ever use a phone booth? Because I think I never did.
Oh my god!
If I did, I had to be like a really young kid because I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe once. Maybe.
Yeah. Wasn't in Chicago, was it?
Yeah, if I did, it would have been there. Yeah.
See, yeah, there'd probably be some white stuff on there. And we know you hate white. There's white stuff.
White stuff? Like what? What are we talking about?
I don't know. I mean, in Chicago,
Oh,
they're in a phone booth at night.
oh, he pulled the fucking Friday 4 on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hacking them up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's a wimp because he's not doing anything.
It's not really penetrating it. The dullest meat cleaver of all time.
He's a wimp. You hit a guy that many times, you still don't kill him. What a wimp. Daddy hits did like one go. This guy does 18 times and this guy still survives. He's a pussy. He's a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
What's he still holding it for?
He's in shock. He's terrified.
He's thinking, do what to deal with this lady.
It's a good way to get shot.
So yeah, Bruce Campbell and Lawrence Bender.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did it. That's killer.
I love that too with Bruce Campbell. He's gone for like 5 seconds. His body's all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way he checked that whole fucking store.
See, this was CSI Miami. This would be solved in 5 minutes. Find all the DNA, fingerprints.
I think even back then they could have figured this one out. I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's all you need. I mean, fuck it. I mean, it's just going to end anyway. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, it cut right there because I think he said his original thing was they were going to, the camera's supposed to go down her, like it goes in her mouth, but it stops there, cuts to black. Originally, it was going to go in her mouth, go down her throat, and show her heart. And she was going to, like, her heart was going to stop beating or something crazy like that.
We're going to go
Which
on her ass.
just sounded weird. Yeah.
Lord. Well, that was Scott Spiegel's Intruder, boys. Still holds up. It's an excellent example of a slasher film from that time period, too. I'm just glad Joyce Pepper was the script supervisor because she's a big deal.
Yeah. It wouldn't have worked without her.
But yeah, like you said, it moved at a fast pace. There was a build up, and then when it gets going halfway through, it doesn't stop. Every couple minutes there's a kill. Gore ratchets up. Danny Hicks is fun. Good atmosphere in the store. Setting, surrounding. Tambi did a great job. Definitely one of the better slasher films of this era, especially in 1989. So,
yeah,
there's an acting coach on this film. that's a killer thought.
Yeah, I think for that one chick, it was her only movie
for the lead.
She ever did.
The blonde.
No, the other one. Hold on. Let me go. Check the credits real quick.
Wait, the lead? I thought the lead was Renee Estevez.
No, well, I was thinking about the blonde that showed up at the very end. Like, I'm not sure if I've seen her in anything else.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, who the hell is Elizabeth Koch? She got like the first billing.
Probably her. Have I met any of these people? That's a great question.
Well, Sam Raimi.
I met Sam Raimi. I met Bruce Campbell.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
I met Danny Hicks, I think. He was at a show. I think I met him. And then, yeah, I did. I never met Renee. She never did any shows or anything.
No.
And really nobody else in this movie did, now that I think about it. So,
yeah, I wish Spiegel had done something. I mean, just think of, what could have been if he was at any of those shows.
never met Ted Raimi. And Ted Raimi has been at a million shows I've been at, too. And I've never met that guy for whatever reason. I just have no earthly idea what I would get him to sign. He's always been in everything, but just like bit parts and everything.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Jackson Jack.
Bruce Campbell's, yeah, he does. It's just a fucking, it's like a Zorro Z.
Scratch, yeah, I like Skinner.
AD,
yeah.
AD Skinner.
Walter Skinner.
So, all right, we had this plan for this commentary.
Mm-hmm.
And so what are we doing next week? So we can go ahead and get that started for next Friday. We'll get people to clue in.
Well, the idea was, at least I brought this up, was a while ago, we did a video on each of our top 5 worst 80s films. So I thought maybe it'd be interesting to do what would be our top 5 worst 90s films. Not for each year, just
Wow. Just across the whole decade.
1999, 1999. What are each of our 5 worst films of the decade? Because I think it'd be fun to do that. People in the chat, you could name it next week on what your worst are. Mark had to rank it.
It'll be great because he hates it.
Yeah, rank it.
Mine will just be random. I'm not going to rank them.
You ranked them. Chairman of the board.
Chairman of the board. Oh, shit.
Steel.
Damn. Those are the bad ones. You're right.
Axum.
Lawnmower Man 2.
Job's War.
Yeah.
Job's
Beyond Cyberspace.
That's what it's called, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, I ranked them.
The Pest. Oh my God. That might be up there. That might be up there for me.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun show, though, because, we really got to think. There's a ton of movies. And that's my era, too. Like, that's growing up, like, watching when I watched the most movies and stuff. So,
Sally No Beaches of the 90s.
No, didn't make it. It's an 80s. I do remember that.
But
I'll tell you another dumbass movie like that, too, if you really want to get into it. Do you remember? This is another movie, the same type of thing, but it might be kind of like slightly worse because of where they went with it. Late 80s, I think, maybe early 90s, Prince of Tides with fucking Nick Nolte and Barbara Streisand.
Academy Award nominated.
He's all like, there's a whole, I don't even want to get, I can't even say what happens in that movie, but it's really drawn out melodrama, and Barbara Streisand is just like there to hold his hand after he talks about the
Doesn't Barbara Streisand look like a rat?
She doesn't. She always kind of look like a rat.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like she'd be Splinter.
She'll be in the remake of the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
But the plan is that for next Friday, and then I believe, to hype it up, maybe the Friday after in October, we may be doing a commentary on Commando, because that came out October 4th of 1985, and that's Friday after is October 3rd, 1985.
I really want to do that commentary too, because like that's one of my favorite, just ridiculous action films.
It's kind of like this, where it's an hour and 20-some minutes, and when it gets going, it just doesn't stop, and it gives you, like this did for Slasher, what that, horror with action, just gives you what you want.
Yep.
So for people out there, you do your homework for next week. What are your top 5 worst? You could share it in the chat next week. And Mark gonna rank them. I'm gonna rip a slipcover.
He's gonna rank them like Jankum.
I don't find a slipcover. I don't find 3 of them. I'm gonna rip all 3 of them if you don't rank them.
Oh God.
So if it does, it's your fault. Mark, it's your fault.
That's rough.
Man.
It's your fault. So there's 3 slipcases. I will rip them unless you rank them. If you rank them, I won't rip them. If you don't rank them, I'm ripping them. So it's rank or rip.
Rank them the name of the show. Rank or rip.
Rank or rip.
This is a good question for you, Rambo, because I know it's going to be a difficult question. Which was worse, long legs or weapons?
I don't like either one. I just
You got to pick.
It doesn't matter.
That's a difficult decision he's had to make.
Worse. Oh my God. Long legs. That's what I was waiting for. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
Because I knew that'd get the reaction. I knew I'd get, if I said weapons, it's like,
I've been
yeah, of course.
waiting. I've been waiting all night to use that.
I know how this works. I know
Yeah.
how this works. But weapons sucked. It did suck ass. Fuck weapons.
Oh God, it was pretty horrible. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, that movie was fucking really a mess.
Mhm.
It's fucking dog shit. In my opinion.
Scary Movie 6. I think that I'll probably like that movie for some reason because I mean, how could they fuck it up with the Wayans being back?
Spinal
There-
Tap 2.
Yeah, there are ways.
No, that's true. Spinal Tap.
Because that's a comedy first before anything else. It's definitely not horror, even though they're spoofing horror films. But look at every comedy that's had a sequel that's like 20 years later. None of them are good. We don't even need to go down the list of. We've had that conversation before, so
Thank you.
Definitely be
Thank
screwed.
you, Vicente. Vicente Guerrero knows what's up.
Yeah, I'd definitely say Weapons was worse.
They were both worse.
I don't know, dude. Breaking sticks with hair on them makes people run around like idiots.
Make you
I know it's
eyeball out.
I know it sucks, Mark. You don't have to make me a believer. I know it
He's
sucks.
well aware, yeah.
Fat guy running down with arms wide open, Creed style. Is not scary to me.
Yeah, it's really bad.
What about Him? Did you see that yet? I actually haven't, but I heard it was god awful.
And bombed.
Oh,
Fin-
did it?
Yeah, the film that was a hit was like this anime. Made like 60 million. That's how bad the box office is. And maybe that film's good, but I'm just saying that usually doesn't happen.
Is that the Demon
Yeah.
Slayer movie that you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's the hit right now.
Yeah, it made. Let me double check. It's made 87 million so far after weekends. I mean,
Jesus.
I only even knew about that just because like of what happened with that guy. I don't know if you guys have seen that video went viral of that guy in the theater.
no.
Is that the one where he pisses on somebody or something?
Yeah, he's peeing on a little kid or something.
They beat the dog shit
What?
out of him. That's exactly.
It was
what
something
did.
like that, yeah.
Say what?
So, dude stands up in the middle of the theater and
Of
just
this
starts
movie?
like, I think it was this movie, wasn't
The
it?
Demon Slayer movie, yeah.
And then just starts like taking a piss.
But he's peeing on someone.
He's pissing on some kid apparently, and then like, I don't know if one or two or a couple people or one got up and beat the shit out of him.
It was like a group of guys that were like
Yeah.
nearby. They got up and kicked his ass.
As well they should.
Yeah.
Was there a reason given why?
No.
Can I ask like what reason?
I just saw
was
him
made
getting
sick?
hauled out.
Like,
On drugs,
yeah, drunk maybe. I guess that would
meth,
meth.
meth
Yeah.
head?
He didn't seem like he was under the influence of anything. Because like when the cops like picked him up, like he started walking out totally normal. He looked normal. Well, that's debatable, I guess, but he didn't look like he was high or anything, I'll say.
Oh yeah, the guy cranking it at the Korn concert was hilarious too.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So yeah, that Demon Slayer made 70 million in one weekend. Conjuring 4 or 5, whatever,
50.
25 million.
Didn't that
So-
movie? Isn't it making like half $1 billion or something by now?
It's
I
made
heard something
100.
crazy.
It's made 138 million in the U.S. Almost 400 million worldwide.
Yeah.
And then The Long Walk made 11 million at number 4. Probably because they didn't want to see Stephen King because he's an idiot.
That's probably what happened, honestly. The whole backlash to all that stuff.
Yeah, he's
I think here's what I was thinking about that, and I don't give a fuck at all about the political part of this, but I do think that like if you're someone that could affect the box office of a movie like significantly by something that you should say or you would say, you should shut the fuck up. Like if you got a movie coming out it's got a lot of other people attached to it and you're going to end up fucking them over like by something that you say, they just don't say it.
It's
Like,
understandable.
it's not just about you at that point. It's like going to affect like the entire cast, the crew, the fucking production company, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he put weapons over big time.
He did.
Oh,
Did he
yeah.
really?
He did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Makes sense. He was co-kid.
I thought it was pills.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
same
coke.
difference, I guess.
It was coke. Yeah.
Was it?
When he was doing Master Overdrive, definitely coke.
I remember him talking about like he would be writing books and he had to like shove tissue up his nose because it was bleeding so bad because he was doing so much coke that as he was writing and stuff.
Right, yeah. In the 80s, I know it was the coke, but I thought he dropped that for the pills, and then later it was alcohol.
Well, then he should go back to coke. Because that's why he made Maximum Overdrive, and that was awesome.
No, he didn't say the movie sucked or anything. It was just he made like really controversial comments about the whole. I don't even want to fucking talk. I don't want to hear this guy's name anymore at this point.
Right.
But about the whole
He
shooting.
could look it up, Justin.
Yeah.
Just look up Stephen King on Google.
And
That's
that's
all
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying. It's the same basic idea of that chick that was in Snow White. Like if you've got a fucking huge franchise movie that like a lot of people are depending, like and a lot of money's going into it, and she's talking about fucking, you know, the Palestine-Israel conflict. It's like, shut the fuck, like, you know, that stuff like that you say is going to affect that movie. I don't care what your politics are. I'm just saying, like, you should not say anything if you know it's going to like cause problems for the movie. It's not just about you.
I'll ask a random question. Do you think you'll pick up Jacob's Ladder on 4K? Because that's coming up from Lionsgate.
100%. Yeah. But isn't it like $30 or something?
They usually are now from
35.
Lionsgate. That's their typical price.
Yeah. I do want to. I don't like any of the artwork, but whatever at this point. It's like either I'm going to have it in 4K or I won't own it at all. So I guess I'm going to have to pick one of them. There's more than one of them coming out.
Look at all the artwork that's going around right now, though. It's all pretty fucking awful.
Mm-hmm.
You got that Pee-wee's Big Adventure Criterion. It looks like a little kid drew it.
I didn't see that.
You've got besides the Jacob Ladder one, there was another one that looked awful. What was it? Oh, the Eyes Wide Shut Criterion.
That cover.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Vanderhoff, a watch at your own risk. I haven't finished it, but so far, from what I've seen, I'm about 45 or 50 minutes in, and little to nothing of interesting like has happened at all.
Great.
And I saw like a glowing review from what site was that? Maybe if it was Bloody Disgusting, I guess that would kind of make sense because like they're in business with Shudder anyway. So
it would, yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Everything's gonna be killer as hell that's connected to Shudder.
Of course.
You know what though? I'll say this about them. They've always been like that. They've always been pushing some sort of agenda for things that like they are part of. I've never liked them for that reason. We talked about that like, 15 years ago when we were doing the original show. They all all those West Coast guys are always just pushing some bullshit that they're also involved in. It's a lot of conflict of interest stuff, really. They've got all these projects and stuff, so they're supposed to be like honest reviewers, but they just try to pump up shit that their buddies are a part of or that they're a part of, and they've always done that shit. They've never been honest about that stuff, and they've always also gone along with all the trends.
They've had like one or two guys. There was a few guys that did keep it real. One of them who I'm friends with on Instagram, and like when those guys were there, like they did tell the truth and they were a lot more honest than some of the other dudes. But all those guys are the dudes that I'm talking about. They're no longer there, so it's neither here nor there. And I don't read their reviews. Well, yeah, possibly.
All those places like Dread Central, bloody disgusting. Especially now, man. Like with as much stuff as Bloody Disgusting's into, film wise and stuff, and that screen box bullshit and all that stuff. Yeah, they're gonna be.
Oh yeah, they got their own channel now.
Be shining ass for a while.
You guys need to do that too. Get the DEADPIT TV. Get a channel.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it would be. You just can't play Madman 24/7.
That'll be all it'll be on it. Like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just Madman.
Have you done a tier list of 90 slashers?
I don't think so. Be over in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. It would be.
It'll be like 7.
Dr. Giggles.
It's true. Dr. Giggles would be.
Yeah.
The 90s and I think 2000s would be good because there was so much stuff. At least the 2000s, because like that was, man, you got a shitload of remakes though. That's the problem. Once you get to like the mid 2000s, that's where all the remakes start coming in.
Can we put do you want to know a secret on there?
You could.
Bobby says Matt decided to go to bed and the alarm clock went off and Matt woke up and got mad and went back to bed. That sounds accurate. Mark said, wake up. He got to work. Matt woke up and got mad and go grab the coffee. I'll bet you $1 million that Matt does not drink coffee.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I don't either.
Was it? I don't know. It was cappuccino. I don't mind it when you have like it's not coffee, but it tastes like vanilla, like chocolate. Like maybe I just put a lot of chocolate vanilla in it. But it's not chocolate. It's certain. I forget what it is. It's been like 20 years since I had it.
What, like a frappuccino or something?
Something like that. But I like that it tastes like French vanilla.
Yeah, that's what I used to get. That's the only thing I would ever get from Starbucks was the vanilla bean frappuccino.
You went to Starbucks. You're one of those.
Damn.
It's not even called that.
Jesus.
I know.
But yeah.
One of those like art majors with like probably had like glasses on, reading a book, tried,
No, I never.
Girls. You got
I'm trying to imagine this scene, yeah.
Outside of Starbucks at the little table, reading a book with the glasses on. Would you like to see my swimming pool? I got a bunch of. I bid money Mark. I look at my money. I wish he was in here. I wish the guy was in here with the money.
Color me man's book for tonight.
Oh man.
We got a $20 super chat though. We gotta get to this one from Bobby. Matt fell asleep on the floor. He woke up, got mad, and drinks coffee. Why do you drink coffee? And heads to the carpool. Hours later, Matt fell asleep on the street in front of the car. It's almost now. It keeps honking and disappearing. Matt woke up, got mad, and has lunch.
I don't know what's going on with this with this version of me. I must have
You're a
had a
wino
bad.
now.
Yes, I'm on Jankum, I guess. Maybe I went to Starbucks and Mark Baby homeless. He punched me in the face. He's like,
I'd forgotten about that, doing that completely, but I'm glad you brought that up. I did enjoy that video. Yeah.
oh yeah.
That was good.
Mark, do y'all got fried livers and gizzards up there?
Shit, I don't know. I don't eat shit like that. Like
All right, Mark. Let's get real here for a second.
fried
What-
livers.
You don't like
What-
cheese?
What do you eat? Like what are the foods that you like?
Not fucking gizzards and innards and fucking
Fried innards.
Not cheese.
Oh fuck.
I'll eat it on pizza. Is pizza okay?
Is it okay for you? You're the one who don't like cheese.
I thought you were gonna say something about pizza. No, it's good on pizza.
But now burgers or grilled cheese sandwich or
I've had a grilled cheese before. It's been, oh my God, like 20 years ago, maybe.
okay.
It's been forever. Not something I like. I don't have any cheese in my fridge. Like, that's not something I don't even.
Well,
buy
okay, what's
cheese.
in your fridge right now?
We're gonna get serious here.
In your freezer. Let's say your
What's in your-
freezer.
What's in your freezer now? Right now.
Frozen fruit and all kinds of shit. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go look. I don't know off the top of my head.
You don't
Are there
remember your
any-
food?
Are there any frozen pizzas currently in your freezer?
Yes, there is.
There we go. All right.
Yeah. Frozen pizza.
Are there any banquet chicken pot pies currently in your freezer?
No,
Mark?
definitely not. Chicken
Salisbury
breast,
steak.
like yeah, there's probably some uncooked steaks. Not
What fruit
Salisbury.
is in there?
Like strawberries, mango, blueberry, stuff like so. Like you take it
Like in a
out and then
smoothie.
yeah, exactly. I was just gonna
Yeah.
say that.
Mm.
All right.
And do you have chicken in there?
Chicken
How about
tenderloin,
waffles?
chicken breast. No, but I did have some. I like the Eggo waffles are good.
How about
If I
chicken and
don't make
waffles?
them from scratch, then like I'll just use the frozen kind. Yeah,
Chicken and waffles?
I never had that combination, but I'd be willing
Neither
to
have
try
I.
it.
But people always say like as if it was a normal combination. I never had it.
Yeah, that was the restaurant chicken and waffles. I've
Yeah.
heard about it, but I never had it.
Mark's got a bunch of Dolly Parton's TV dinners.
TV dinners. Those are not like
What the fuck is
I've
that
tried
thing?
to, not those specifically, but I've tried to eat like frozen dinners. They're like a step up from prison food or something. They just I don't know, maybe it's the nitrates and
I've never had prison
preservatives.
food. Have you?
I've been told what it's like, but I haven't had it. And
Mhm.
from this description, it sounds like what this shit is, basically. Like when you eat it, it's just you're just eating something. It doesn't feel like there's any nutrients at all in it. Maybe that's just me.
Makes sense.
Yeah. To be honest with you, like I don't enjoy any frozen foods that I like in terms of like in any way that you have to put in a microwave or anything like that. I don't fucking enjoy it. Now, if you put it maybe in an oven or some shit like that, but if you're talking about like just a pre-made fucking meal that you heat up in a microwave, man,
right.
ugh, can't do it.
Yeah, you got like the pickled eggs and stuff, right? Think you said that before?
What's that? Pickled.
Like
I don't-
the food, like
I hate eggs.
oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say
Yeah, pickled corn.
pickled
It's
corn. That's what it
great.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Wes that had, because I rewatched you guys' review of the Monster Squad. You did that skit where he had like the pickled eggs for some reason, and then he jizzed on the Monster Squad DVD case.
Dude. So nobody in the fucking world likes eggs more than Wes does, and it just makes me sick just thinking about it.
Okay, I won't bring it up then.
I mean, not literally, but like, I mean,
Oh,
kind of literally, but
man.
like, I'll be all right.
I can understand that. That's me and mashed potatoes.
Yes, which still blows my mind, but here we are.
Well, both of mine, you don't like eggs, and he don't like cheese on burgers. You don't like cheese on burgers. You don't like eggs. I don't like mashed potatoes
Or any sauce.
Or any ketchup or anything like that. That's also
ketchup
blows
is
up.
shit.
Nobody. I've never in my life heard that sentence until this.
There's got to be one sauce that you like. There's no
Tomato sauce on pizza.
Well, hey, there's something.
Breadsticks, sauce on breadsticks. Like you Pizza Hut. Get that
Marinara sauce.
No
Yeah.
ranch.
No.
No, neither. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it either. Like,
Not
But,
because of the white thing. It just happens to be white.
But I mean, if you got like the sauce they give you for the breadsticks, I like that. I love that. It's tomato.
no, he just got through saying he hates fucking ketchup. Catsup.
It's
Oh,
disgusting.
it's catsup different than ketchup.
Disgusting.
Oh man, here's another thing too. Listen, let's talk about this for a second. Do you remember there was a period of time there when like they may still have this, like Burger King had the Impossible Whopper and all those companies had these plant-based
Did you ever try them?
I did. I was going to ask you, did you ever try them?
No.
Because I'm like, what's the
God.
point? Based on
Seems
your
like
reaction.
It seems like a good idea at the time. And then you eat it, and there's something about it that it almost feels like you're eating some sort of weird synthetic food that's like, I don't know, bioengineered. I'm sure it probably is, but it just has a taste that I can't even really describe to you.
Like a
Soil-
processed, like over processed type of meat. Something like
Yeah. Yeah.
So it didn't taste like meat at all.
No, kind of, but it's like enough of a difference that you can tell and it just throws you off.
that.
Like is not my thing. The texture is also not my thing either because it's not like meat. It's more of like, well, a good thing to compare it to would be like Salisbury steak. You ever had like really nasty Salisbury steak
Yeah.
where that texture is just like not real meat, just some sort of fucking
It's like chewing gum.
yeah. Oh.
So
Have you ever been to the life-size Noah's Ark in Kentucky? No, but I have heard about it. It's pretty popular around here. Not been to it.
What's the story behind it?
It's a literal reproduction of Noah's Ark,
Oh,
like a life-size Noah's Ark that people go into and they tell all about.
someone just decided to make in Kentucky just because they're a fan,
Apparently, huge fan of Noah's Ark.
or they think it's coming
Yep.
to Kentucky.
I mean, they might not be wrong at this point.
Yeah, is it still raining crazy over there? You were
No.
having a bit, okay. Because I know
No,
for a
it's-
bit it was raining crazy.
It
for you
was
guys.
like there were storms there. We're like in the middle of the drought now. So of course, the lady at Burger King says it tastes like TV dinner Salisbury steak, which was yep, that's basically exactly what it is. Have I ever saw? Yes, I met Jim Cornette. I'm trying to remember what show that was at. It might have been Scarefest. There was one year when the $1 Million Man, Jim Cornette, and somebody else was at a show, and I think it was Scarefest. And I met both of them. Also, Sergeant Slaughter was there too. I remember that. Cornette was great. I bought that Midnight Express book off of him. I had him autograph that. $1 Million Man was kind of a dickhead. So when I saw that stuff about him and the tax stuff, I was like, good. I hope
he seemed like a dick.
he's a dickhead in person. He really is.
Yeah, he seemed like it.
Slaughter was fine too.
Okay, this is a random question. I know he's passed away. If Virgil was there, would you have met Virgil?
No, I would have never met Virgil, regardless of when or where it was.
I was just wondering. I was just curious.
Oh man,
Would you, Mark?
no.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Virgil. One of the funniest videos ever is you watch, like, you ever seen the one where Scott Hall goes over to his booth and cuts a promo on him, like right in front of him? He's like, Scott Hall goes over to Virgil's booth at some show or something. He's like looking at all of his pictures. He goes, do you see any pictures here that just have Virgil in them? Like all the pictures he had was him with like other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then he picks up this, Virgil's like, he says something to him like, do you have anything here that's just of you? And Virgil hands him this little like Virgil figure that's laying on its back. And Scott Hall goes, yeah, it's like, this is probably more recognizable for you if I lay it back on its back. Talking about, you know, he's on a jobber and everything.
Yeah.
It's the funniest shit, man, because he doesn't say anything to him. Virgil and that Eugene Clark are basically the same person. They both try to like get you in, lure you into their, you know, booth or whatever, like some sort of weird PDF files, and like they get you in there, and then they're like, okay, like, you know, you buy this or this, and then they like try to like make you buy stuff and like force stuff on you and get you to buy shit you don't even want to buy. Virgil was apparently the worst for that, but Eugene Clark does the same type of shit, and he'll charge you for like weird stuff too, from what I understand. Like, also he doesn't really have a set price. He charges different prices at different times too.
What do you mean by weird stuff?
Like if he puts quotes on there, he'll charge you more than if you just like signs his name. There's people that have horror stories about him.
Really? I mean, I heard. I wouldn't care to meet him or anything, but I didn't know there were horror stories.
Yep.
Yeah, Eugene Clark stories. I've heard a couple of those before.
Which ones have you heard?
Just like how he is with the signing and stuff, trying to get, basically tricking people into getting signings and pictures and just paying them. And they might not even want anything, but he'll sort of con you into it. I wish you would try that shit with me. Like,
what would you do?
Be so killer.
What would you do?
I just tell him I'm not paying him anything. Like, I'm not giving you any fucking money. Like, why would I want your autograph? You haven't done anything.
Buddy Hughes in Land of the Dead. He's Big Daddy.
Yeah.
This money's for
One of the worst zombies ever in the history of time, man.
I didn't idea this money is cigarette smoking man.
Oh God.
That's a comment right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a little piece of that, the Kimmel thing. It's unfortunate for him, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I was watching some old On the Road videos with CK's obsession with eating ass at work or for real. It's for real. 100% legitimate. Buff Bagwell said it best when Virgil tries to sit next to him. Virgil, get the fuck away from me. Now, when Buff Bagwell is saying that to you, there's a problem.
Because he seemed to be I'm sorry he lost his leg, but he seemed like a dick as well.
He seemed like a giant douche when back, especially at that time period when he was. Yeah.
Well,
Still using and everything.
uh,
Mark, I
Good.
haven't asked you this. Have you met a lot of wrestlers at conventions?
Not a lot, no. Just a few. Very few.
I haven't
Speaking of,
either.
they have I saw Paige, they just added her to Days of the Dead.
Hmm.
So I'll probably meet her. I don't think I'm gonna get anything signed or anything, but I'll probably talk
Just
to her.
want
for
to
a
get
bit.
close enough to her to grab her,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
get within arm's reach of her. And
Yep. That's it.
I saw something where they had like EO Sky and somebody else is going to be in Indianapolis doing like a signing or something.
I didn't see that, but that's interesting.
So what's that thing I saw WrestlePalooza? Something about like millions of people can't even go to it or something. I forget what it was called. I thought it was called like WrestlePalooza.
It is.
That's the next show they got coming up, the next PLE.
Yeah, there's something about that. I watched the video about it, but I still couldn't really understand it because I don't keep up with wrestling anymore.
Same.
But it was something to do with the ESPN thing where you were supposed to be able to watch it, but like millions of people in the States can't watch it for some reason. I can't remember why. Unless you pay for it.
Yeah, something about ESPN's service is not set up so that everybody can get it.
Great.
Depending on what type of service you have with them.
I don't want to get it.
I don't want to get it. Bobby's back. He says Matt fell asleep standing up and woke up, got mad, and headed to bed.
I must have
Finally-
narcolepsy.
Yeah, he finally got to bed, but he woke up and fell asleep on the floor. Mark said, I just put you in the bed. And you just, Mark's like scooping you up now.
Yeah.
Gently laying
I
you in
carried
bed.
him.
Like a little baby. Just,
I remember this from my homeless arc.
yeah, the homeless arc is coming. There's more coming in a second. I met Piper at a Whorehound convention, and he was great. I talked to him about all kinds of like stuff that happened. The Morton Downey Jr. thing, the Jimmy Snuka thing with the coconut. Talked to him about all that stuff and kind of gimmicks that he had over the years. He was wonderful, but you could tell even at that time that he was just really tired. He just looked wore out throughout that time.
How long was that between him and his passing?
Well, that would have been, if I had to guess, that would have been 2012 to 2014, somewhere in that range. So I'm not sure when he passed away, but it would have been, that's when I would have met him.
That's too bad. That's one guy. I would have liked to have met him. Always was a big fan.
That when we talk about wrestlers that I've met, I forgot about that because I don't really consider. I mean, he's a wrestler, but I met him for They Live. That's the reason I didn't.
Yeah.
That's why I got him to sign and everything.
Of course.
There's not been many though that I can think of that I've met in person. Well, that's not true because back in the day, like when I was in high school, we met a bunch of people together. We met Chris Benoit. This is so fucked up. We met Chris Benoit and Woman together at the same show.
Oh.
Ric Flair, Mick Foley, Dean Malenko.
Oh God.
Um,
So that guy sounds like a dick.
he wasn't. He didn't really say anything, but I'm sure he is actually a dick.
Why do you say that? Like what?
I watch a lot of podcasts. Stevie Richards, Baven, Rene Dupree.
Yeah.
They all have horror stories about how Dean Malenko is like such an awful agent that will kiss up to Vince McMahon.
Okay, yeah.
He would he was like treat people horribly, like a dick.
Yeah, I've heard a
And
couple of those.
he would only care about himself if it gets his way. I'm like, you never sold a single ticket, but whatever. Hey, if Dean Malenko knows, ooh.
I hate to say it, but I always really liked Dean Malenko as a wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against his wrestling. He's boring as a personality. He's like a block of wood, stick. But he's a good, moves.
Yeah, he was. Who else, Mark? Who have you met?
I'm trying to think back to the conventions over the years. One that sticks out was Seth. He was cool. That had to be like 2015, 2016. It was at one of those Comic-Con shows, I think. Seth, Kane, God, I think Foley might have been at that one with Seth.
Yeah, Foley's been to a lot of conventions.
Yeah.
A lot of horror
Kane,
conventions.
I don't think Kane does shows anymore, though. Not really. Ever since he went on his political run.
Tell you who I'm going to be meeting here soon, which is going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Scott Steiner's coming down here.
Oh, wow.
That's bound to be not good.
Really?
It will be for what? Not for
Yeah.
reasons like it should be. Yeah. Oh, Justin Smith. You met Stacy Keebler, huh? She seems like she'd be nice.
No, thanks, Bobby. I'm more of a narcoleptic.
Justin Smith says, I met Shawn Michaels when I was a kid and he was a dickhead. Yeah, that tracks. I actually smacked New Jack in the arm as he was going by us at a house show, which turned out to be the last house show that Sabu ever did with ECW. I didn't know that until recently, but yeah, that was 99. Yeah. He dove off the fucking, what would you call them? Like the big entranceways.
Titantron.
Well, no, it was.
Well, it's ECW, so no. It
Yeah,
like that,
but you know the big entranceways that are around, like when you go into an arena and you come through them, and so he dove off that at a house show and then made his way through the crowd. Like, great,
nice. Yeah, sadly, I was too young at the time to go to an ECW show.
Bobby's back.
Where's Bobby at?
He's above. He was below the one you had. Yeah, I'm more of a narcoleptic.
Got mad and goes to bed. Mark moves the nightstand next to the bed. So the alarm clock woke up Matt and he said, "It's in the way and back to miss a day of work."
I probably have to miss a whole fucking year with how much I'm sleeping, and I have no home. Mark is helping me get to bed. I guess I'm on the jankum. Mark, I found his stash. I guess I'm just fucked.
Mississippi Madman met Jerry Lawler. I've never met him. Kevin Nash. See, here's the thing. I've seen Kevin Nash at a million shows I've been to, but I have never had a desire to walk up to him because he always looks like he would be a giant dig. Like, he just strikes me like his attitude at those shows. I just don't feel like I want to go up to him.
Yeah, any of the meetings I've had have all been brief. I never get anything signed. I've never gotten one thing signed by a wrestler. It's always conversation or like hi and bye sometimes with certain people, but it's
Okay.
He seems like he is. Marginating. I'm getting ready to meet the Rock and Roll Express and a bunch of other people again. because they're going to be
Oh.
down around here. For some reason, like a lot of those guys are doing shows around here. You got Shane Douglas coming down. I mean, and down to like where there's like towns with like 800 people in them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
to nowhere in the middle of like,
Franchise.
yeah. All these guys from the 80s are really, I don't know, go bad. Janetti's going to be at one of these. Poor old Marty.
Oh boy. They don't have
RVD.
more people we killed.
Yes, and threw in a river or something.
From the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Business of Fear knows. That's right. That's what he always calls them.
Dick Flair.
Yeah. He hates Ric Flair.
Just don't tell him for pizza.
Flair's all business. He ain't give a fuck.
He's still styling and profiling.
Mm-hmm.
He's an old fart.
You old bastard. Like Scott Steiner used to say. You old yellow tooth bastard. Get out of here. That's one of the funniest promos ever because Flair couldn't do anything about it. He got the god awful like real shoot on him. You remember when he had the fake teeth and he put them in and cut that promo on Flair in the middle of the ring? You old bastard. I just remember him calling him that. And I remember like him doing an interview where he's talking about that and he said something like, what the hell was he going to do about it? Cry? He said Flair cry about everything. Oh, I'm in this one. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Matt got in Uncle Bill's taxi car. Uncle Bill said, "What can I do for you?" Matt said, "Can you take me to McDonald's?" Uncle Bill said, "Okay." I crashed into a couple of cars street lights. Damn.
I guess I did something to you to make you do that, I guess. I really need to get the McDonald's, I guess. I mean, I like McDonald's, but I'm not the... I like that you have a Tapsy, too.
I have not met Bret Hart. I had the opportunity to meet him. He was down in Ashland, which is like an hour away from us, doing a signing, but he was charging way too much. I just don't think I give that much of a shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the rest.
Got to McDonald's drive-through. Matt points the front. Uncle Bill goes to Matt's house. Matt said, "You're going the wrong way." Uncle Bill arrives and heads back to McDonald's. Matt said, "That was fast."
My life must be just going in a... I don't know. I must be like in bad shape, that's all. I'll need Mark's help.
Vincente says, personally, as a wrestler and actor, I say, "I fuck out of Dave Batista."
Hold on, let me go back up. He said he met him.
Sky.
Oh yeah, I met Batista at autograph signing. I didn't really want to be there and had him sign Eddie Guerrero magazine. He looked pissed and said, "What's this?" It was weeks before Eddie passed away.
Oh. Well, he's a humble guy now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's great to be around.
Who's strawnier, him or Rock now?
Definitely The Rock. The Rock is fucking weird looking now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Disturbing.
looks short old man.
Yeah, the Iron Sheik.
That would have been.
That'd have been. I would have 100% done that.
It would have been worth it just to say something that would piss him off, just to see how he react.
Yep.
He cut a promo on you right
Talk
there.
about Hogan.
Yeah, exactly.
How great Hogan was.
So what do you guys have coming up?
Oh, I wanted to bring this up because I just did this video last night. I've got a video coming out tomorrow that is going to be about, I bought the whole set of, they're called Distinctive Dummies, Dawn of the Dead figures.
Oh.
and it's like an unboxing of that, which is actually pretty funny because you just have to watch the video because something goes wrong. It's very, very memorable and funny. But like, there's a company called Distinctive Dummies that does like a lot of really obscure fucking horror related figures that nobody else does. And they do them like ceramic. It has to be ceramic or porcelain or something. Like all of the faces and stuff are made out and they're hand painted. And they're, 1/9 scale, pretty big size figures. So
Okay.
a guy that I know from Living Dead Weekend, Larry, I will never be able to pronounce his last name, so I'm not even going to try. But he does the Monroeville Mall tours up there. Like kind of clued me into those even existed, and they're like limited to like 75 to 100 usually. So I got all those, and I did a video just kind of like talking about them and unboxed them. So that's coming tomorrow, and then I'm not even sure if that's up yet. He probably hasn't even put that up on the thing yet on the channel. What has he got up there, Rambo? Is you looking at it? Because I'm not even sure
what was it called again? No, I was looking up something else, but what was I was looking up, someone was talking about this Panama meteorite creature. Like black thing with tentacles.
No, connected. I have met Clay Guy, and I bought a couple of things off him before, but that's not what I'm talking about. These are completely different. Just go to his website, distinctivedummies.net, I think. Connected if you want to see what I'm talking about. It's under the retro figure line. But yeah, like if you go on eBay and look these up, he's been doing this shit forever. Like
so
he's got the
Helicopter Zombie.
Yeah.
Return of Living Dead. Tom Savini from Maniac.
Just weird stuff, yeah. Obscure.
The Killer and the Prowler. Zombie Holocaust. Anthropophagus.
Wow.
That one's killer. Yeah.
Is he holding his intestines?
He is. Actually, he's got his intestines come with him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I
That's
gotta
weird.
see this.
Maybe I'm not seeing the Dawn of the Dead ones here.
They're all sold out. That's why.
That's why. Okay.
But if you go on Pallbearer Press, they're in connection with them, and you can see they've still got a couple of them up there. But the problem is those things sell out like almost immediately, like within a couple of hours, because they're literally like only 100 of them made.
Okay.
But I think that guy has some of the Fran and the Steven ones, which just came out.
And Plumber Joe from the Beyond.
Yep.
Okay.
But as far as like another show that we're doing, I think. Let me see. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, some of these are pretty cool. He's got the Christmas Evil one.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm not sure. I don't know if we got anything planned right now. What about you, Rambo? What are you doing?
Let me see. I have a bunch of reviews thanks to people up there requests. So, for example, the Monster Squad, Stepfather remake, some playthroughs of Spider-Man 2, thanks to PlayStation 5 I received. Very nice gift. Next Thursday, I had a request to do a live commentary on the film 7, since that's the anniversary. So it's next Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. The guy wanted me to do a commentary on 7. So I'll be there live next Thursday. And yeah, much more to come. So How about you, Mark?
Hopefully, if I get the 94K soon, it'll be a video on this. This is the original uncut version, supposedly. We'll see. And then I'll just do, because this comes with this set down here, I'll probably just do this whole thing. This artwork is killer, but it's the perfect time because they're finally cleaned it up.
He
So,
just
yeah.
brings up like a huge fucking.
Yeah, so this huge set. How killer is that artwork, though?
Where's that from? Well, Germany. Okay.
Of course, yeah.
That is killer, but like I like how you just casually get a box that's like fucking 2 feet tall and
Yeah.
So the hand is in there.
Yeah, it's the grave with the zombie arm coming out. So it's not even good.
When did he get that?
Oh my god! Like years ago, like maybe 5 years ago, maybe
That's
four or
ridiculous.
5
Mark.
years ago.
Somebody's
I keep that box in that plastic just because that the artwork on it is so cool. I just don't want it to get damaged or dirty or anything. You guys can't see it, but it's in the grave thing is back there in one of those glass things.
Okay.
So I'll probably do a video on all of that. It's the perfect time to finally do a video on it. I still want to get it signed by Savini. If he ever fucking comes this way and does a show, I'll have him sign it for sure.
Are you don't do the video? Otherwise, Wes will be pissed at you.
Hey, Mark,
Yeah, if the 4K comes, yeah.
is that not Living Dead PS5?
That would be cool though.
Is this? I mean, it's as big as the box. Jeez.
Yeah, the bust thing that's in there for the grave and the zombie arm is pretty big. I mean, it's a big thing. Like it's not small at all. That's why the box is so big.
But you didn't buy the keep
No.
yet.
I don't blame you. Fuck. I'd never buy it if I was you.
But Mark, I mean, he buys all that stuff. He'll have like a break into bus, somewhere in the
Break Into.
closet. Bootaloo shrimp head.
They'll come with the breakdancing mat so that I could
Exactly.
dance.
Chaz Flick 77. Do you live in Pittsburgh by any chance? Because I know they opened up a new store in Pittsburgh,
Huh.
which I'll actually probably be going to when I go down to that Living Dead weekend because it's like right down the road from that.
Now you just need to find something to buy.
True.
Because they don't have shit.
Well, you could trade in too, right?
Yeah, but who wants
Can
that
you?
crap?
Do they do that?
I think so, yeah.
It's
I'm
like
pretty sure.
GameStop. Like you put $5 in, you get $5.
Oh.
Be like
Actually,
GameStop.
Orbit does that too. I think it's Orbit. They'll let you trade in stuff. I'm pretty sure that's this. It's either no, it's got to be Orbit. I don't think it's Diabolic.
Would you have him sign the bust or the box?
Oh, the bust for sure. All the busts are what I get signed when I go to conventions. That's usually what I take. Yeah, I never take the box of any of this stuff. It's just too damn big. Can't take that stuff.
Savini's going to no sell that whole fucking set.
Oh yeah,
He'll be like-
I anticipate that he would. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
you will.
the funny thing is that that one and Maniac are the two that I want to get signed by him. I just haven't had the chance to run into him. I could have there was a few years ago I could have gotten him signed and I just didn't because I just avoided meeting him because of all the stories. But at this point, I'm like, I need to just go ahead and do it. And
Yeah, there's like a 25% chance you'll have a good experience. So I mean,
I just know not to geek out and fanboy out like
Nope.
how a lot of other people do. I'm gonna no sell everything. So
God forbid you're a
Don't
fan.
do not bring up any of his movies, and you'll be fine.
I won't. That's the last thing I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah, God forbid. when
Yeah, no, I know
good.
what you mean, Matt. Like, you should be able to just be a fan. I know what you're trying to say. And because, hell, he's just signing his fucking name for money, Like, you should be able to have whatever experience you want with him. As long as you're not disrespectful, of course, but still.
Sure.
Bobby says things with console version of Sims 2 or Simpsons Road Rage, you can do whatever you want. Like Sims 2, I make my Sims be like Sims 1 and Simpsons Road Rage. I can talk them to destinations and take them somewhere else. Take them to destinations and take them somewhere else.
Like a taxi. Yeah, I mean, I played Road Rage. I never played Sims. That's not my kind of game. But yeah, very nice guy named James sent me a PS5 as a gift. Very kind of him. So I'll be playing Spider-Man 2 on my channel. Enjoying it so far. I think PS5 actually plays 4Ks, which is cool.
Yeah, it does.
So that's cool. I'll use that.
I only played that one time, one of those Sims games.
Were they too white?
No, that's not. It's just a funny story.
What?
I probably shouldn't tell it, though.
Well, then you gotta tell it now. Anytime someone goes, I can't tell it, you gotta tell it now. What is it?
We were kids, though. Like, it was, just the stuff that you could do. I don't know which one it was because this was so long ago. I want to say even back then at that point, they were only on PC. I mean, I've played PC games my whole life. So at some point they moved them over to consoles and stuff. But I just remember it was me and my cousin playing it. And so the concept of the game, right? Like you just your house and your life and shit like that. Okay.
They're just being bored, walking around life in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Maybe the kitchen burns down and stuff.
I didn't even see the comment. What did that say? No, that's not it. Basically, the short version of the story is that when we were playing, we made it was me and then my cousin, and then he had a girlfriend, I had a girlfriend. We were making each our guys like sleep with each other's girlfriend.
What?
You could do that. So I remember my uncle, he was like, all right, you guys can't play that anymore. I was like, that was by mistake. I had no idea you could do that.
Oh, mistake, I'm sure. So that's what they always say. It was just, I slipped and my dick fell in her. I tripped over my dick. It just fell. It's like Last Boy Scout. Oops, it just isn't my week.
Freddie Lit says, this is for Bill. I've seen that film When Evil Lurks. That film is extremely brutal towards children. I was not prepared. Me either, Freddie. But it's in context in the world of that film, though, where if evil really was released, it would not give a shit about,
Makes
who
sense.
you were. And actually, there's a whole subplot to that story where evil likes children even more than adults because they're easier to kind of manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I guess that's it. Jesus, we're 3 hours into this. I really didn't intend to go 3 hours, but here we are. So check us all out on our respective YouTube pages, RamboRefs.MemMark, and then over at DEADPIT.com, into the DEADPIT freaking on Patreon page, all that shit. Until the next time, always remember that everybody dies, but Friday night lives. See y'all.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at DEADPIT on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
DEADPIT on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatko Fudd, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts on TeePublic. There are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, fools, go over the shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to fucking hell.